What's good, neighborhood? It's your man, Marq Nash. What y'all doing? I'm over here chilling, but man, I was going to go to bed, man. Had a long day, but I was like, man, I got to talk about this one before we lay it down. So let's do it, man. Let's get right into it. I'll run this intro, share the link out, let everybody know we live. I'll drop the link out there. I want to know what y'all think, man. What is going on with Ryan Garcia, man? What is going on with Ryan Garcia? This news that we saw earlier today was very troubling and disturbing to me. And I reached out to some people I knew for Team Garcia, and I'll tell y'all what they told me. But also, yeah, we'll talk all about it. Let me just run the intro and start the show.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I awake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes is so ratchet. These hoes is so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shit, mother. Man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the hosts. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound. This that squad sound.
Yo, what's good, neighborhood? How y'all feel? Welcome back, man. Feels good, man. Seemed like we was just here. And we were. Man, just give y'all a little bit of conversation real quick. Sure many of y'all saw the news that was going around today with our guy Ryan, man. Like, what the hell is going on? I mean,
what the hell is going on?
It's crazy. That's might be an understatement, but let me share the screen so if you don't know what I mean, for the people who don't know what I'm talking about. Ryan Garcia, man, was on Twitter. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, people need to stay off this damn Twitter sometimes. YouTube too sometimes, you know. Got to give yourself a break from and give yourself a chance to unplug and from a lot of this stuff that's going on, because if you don't, it will send you in a spiral. So, all right, so let's go here. So if you remember, we go back yesterday, I think before we ended the show, we was talking about what was going on with this with the Haney Garcia, because it seems like Ryan Garcia had his mind on other things. Let's play this audio. This is after the Jake Paul fight. He was like, okay, enough. It's on. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to end this Jake Paul boxing thing. Like, why do you care what Jake Paul got going on? You got a fight you need to be training for a real world title. Let's hear this. Can y'all hear this? Okay, there you
Call
go.
my team, Jake.
Y'all can hear it now.
Fuck you.
Okay, let me try that again. Then maybe y'all can hear it now. Let's try it again.
I can't do this shit.
You hear the dramatic music he got in the background and everything?
I feel so fucking bad for introducing Jake Paul to boxing. I fucked up. I can't allow this to happen. I can't. He's disrespecting my sport. He's disrespecting everything. I don't know. Call my team, Jake. Fuck you.
Random. What is going on?
What the hell is going on?
Now, some fans just was like, all right, he's watching the fight, you know. So this was on his mind after the Jake Paul thing. All right. You can't have that. Now going back, he'd also said this. He said, if I've ever lied about things I'm saying and doing, then yeah, I'm tripping. but I'm not. And everyone is coming at me like I'm on drugs and I'm going through an episode. Nah, drug test me. You will never find drugs. If I did coke or drugs, there would have been a video leaked already. That's what he says. All right. But then he posts this. I can't take this ish no more. Can't take this shit no more. Post a picture of Jake Paul. Like, why do you care? But then this video came out today. Is this the one with the audio? Okay, so this is the one that doesn't have the audio. But as you can see, it says, we got him, boys. Ryan Garcia, RIP, bitch. Video is exactly 666 in time. We told you we were coming. And then it's a bunch of scribble words right there. Wow. Now I seen now where's the clip? Because it was actually titled this. Here we go. March 3rd, Sunday, 2024. We slit Ryan Garcia's throat and threw him in a basket. Nobody will find him. Y'all see this? Are y'all looking at this? What is going on with Ryan Garcia? Why would this be posted? Why would he post this? Many fans are asking. I know boxing. What up? Bronze. What up? Puro. What up? Lisa Bell. She never fails to see my girl Miss Patricia in the building as well. Shout out to Patricia Shelton. What's going on with that guy Ryan Garcia? Do you guys think Haney Garcia is in jeopardy of not happening with Haney and Garcia? Are these antics just to promote the fight? What do you believe is happening right here? Is it just promotion? Is this the way to go about it? Because me personally, man, I don't think so. I don't think so. But what do I know? Maybe Ryan Garcia is a marketing promotional genius, because I wasn't going to do an episode today and talk about Ryan Garcia. I looked online today. Everybody was talking about Ryan Garcia. And some people asked me, Mark, what do you think? I want to know what y'all think. See, because from what I've heard, talking to people close to the camp, they said Ryan is fine. It's just promotional and trolling for the fight. They said he's fine. He has some things going on. Yeah, pressure, stress, of course. But these answers are nothing but mere promotion for the fight. Now, I don't know about all of that. I got to put a case on it, because some of this stuff just ain't matching up. And this is nothing to play about. Like his throat being slit and put in a basket. Like, I don't see nothing about Haney Garcia in this. Nothing about this makes me say Haney Garcia. Now, I did hear some fans out there saying Ryan is trying to find a way out the fight. Many fans are saying that. Some fans who was definitely, I knew were definitely Ryan Garcia fans saying, man, I can't even bet on him right now. Can't even bet on my guy Ryan, because I don't know what I'm about to get. But it's clearly we're not about to get the best Ryan Garcia. Now, do you feel like this is just to taint the waters so Devin doesn't get full credit? I've seen some people say that too. But I don't know. Somebody said, Mark, did you go to Six Flags? Hell no. I'll be doing those Six Flags, dog. Have I been? Yes. Did I like it? No. It's not really for me, dudes. I don't really do roller coasters and stuff like that. I'm too old for that now. Those, man, yeah, nah, man, ain't doing no roller coasters like that. I risk my life every day driving black in certain neighborhoods. I ain't about to risk it on a roller coaster for free. So I'm good on that. Man, but I don't know what's up with Ryan, man. I like I said, I know what they told me. And I'm gonna reach out to Henry tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can get on Ryan Garcia's dad on the show. I got a line to him today. So I'm gonna reach out to him tomorrow, see if I can get an interview with him live on the show, or either I just do a pre-recorded with him over the phone. But I'm gonna get Ryan Garcia's dad on the show, and for a comment. I didn't think today was the best day in lieu of all of these things that were happening, so I hit him up tomorrow. Somebody said, I know you know what happened this weekend. I don't, bro. I be in a bubble sometimes, bro. I be with my fam. Be with my fam, handling business, trying to get some money some way, somehow, legally, and talking to y'all on YouTube, hollering at my homies. But if somebody don't send me the story, bro, a lot of times, bro, I have my phone on Do Not Disturb too, dudes. I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb nowadays. Nah, so what happened at Six Flags? Tell me. Somebody said Ryan definitely tweaking. You think he's tweaking? You don't think it's promotional for the promo for the fight? Because look, it's working. We are all talking about him in the boxing world on the day we're on a Sunday. He don't restarted the news cycle, so maybe he knows something we don't know. I saw Andre Berto put this tweet out, and was it a tweet or Instagram? But he said basically, Ryan Garcia understands the success basically of that Tank Davis event, and whether I win or lose, long as I'm out there getting some attention and talking, more attention equals more pay-per-view buys, and that's what he's trying to go with when it comes to this fight. Now, is that true? I don't know, but that's what Andre Berto said. So, Dub TV, what up? So, I don't know. Somebody said, shout out to Lisa Bells. But, Deuce, I don't know what happened at Six Flags. You got to tell me. Puro said, not going to lie, that 666 video was cringe as fuck, but the other shit is on par for course for this generation. What other video? What the other one? I don't know what other video you're talking about, Puro, but this is disturbing, man. And nobody want to see Ryan go out like this. But more importantly, so when I talked to homie was like, man, he good, man. He gonna knock out Devin Haney and all this stuff. I was like, bro, I don't even know if he gonna make it to the ring walk with this kind of stuff. It seems like he's talking about everything except the fight right now. And I don't think it's a good look for him. He said Ron good, but I don't know. I think he good too, but I don't think it's helping the promotion of the fight. I think more fans are seeing things like this and thinking he's gonna pull off the fight. I, for one, couldn't buy my ticket after he kept talking about May 4th, and then I see Barbosa sitting right beside Haney, and he just kept saying, hey, look, one of these guys don't make it to the ring wall, I'm gonna be there. So that means I'm not gonna get my money back because the fight is gonna go on. And I don't really want to pay to see Barbosa fight live. No disrespect to him, but I don't want to pay to see Barbosa fight live right now. That's just not what I'm into. Barbosa's a hell of a competitor, though. I ain't trying to knock on him. Let me see something. I'm gonna open the phone line up too. So if y'all want to call in, voice your opinion, tell me what y'all think is going on with Ryan Garcia, Haney Garcia. Is this promotion? All promotion, good promotion? Is it? Nah, man, this ain't the way to go about it. Do you think this is helping or gonna hurt the fight? Do you even think Ryan Garcia is gonna make it to the ring wall? So a lot of questions. I just want to know. Make sure I got the number on the screen so y'all can tell me what y'all think, or you can put it in the chat as well. Is Ryan Garcia gonna make it to the ring wall? Let's start there. Do y'all think Ryan is gonna make it to the ring wall? Is he gonna pull out the fight? Will Ryan Garcia pull out the fight? Let me see what they're saying in that. Will Ryan pull out the fight? Somebody said Ryan is a straight mark. Why, Lisa? Tell me why. Puro said talking about the antics that he been doing to promote the fight. Yeah, them other antics, that's cool. But stuff like this is like talking about you got killed and kidnapped, and death is never cool to play with. He's telling fans he got kidnapped. Not kidnapped, throat slit. We slit RG throat and threw him in a basket. Nobody will find him. And I don't even know what all this is supposed to be. Like, we speaking in tongues. Then this right here at the bottom, Satan's sitting at the top now. 666. I don't know, bro. This ain't. Hold on one second. If I go to Lisa, I'm gonna say this. Ryan's been successful for a long time, and he never had to do this. So I don't know why he feels this needs to be done to sell the fight. What's up, Lisa?
Nothing, chilling.
Talk to me.
What's going on with you?
Man, I'm good. Just want to
Yeah,
chop
I
it up
just
with y'all real quick.
hmm no, I just say that because it's like I get it. You're promoting the fight. You know, he's at marketing. He's great with. I mean, you know, promotion and all of that. But you know, it's like you don't have to go through those to those type of depths. You know what I mean? Those to stoop so low. Like it seems like kind of horrorish, if you know what I mean. Like
Like horror films, you mean?
Horrorish.
Oh,
Oh,
like
I'm sorry, I'm
hoes.
on.
Oh, like hoes.
Yeah,
Wow.
like desperate. Like we don't have to like do all of that to promote a fight. It's just crazy. Like I don't get it. Like all of this madness, or whatever. And it's like the fans. It's like we focus on all the wrong things in boxing and not like the good stuff. Like that great story yesterday with Ford or whatever.
Yeah, Raymond Ford.
Right, Raymond Ford and stuff like that. This is the type of stuff like what we know boxing to be. Like all of this Hollywood shit and all this stuff. It's just like lame and corny to me. I get it, stars, you know, and all of that. They, you know, people are focused on the wrong shit, and it's like it's just watching somebody just unravel. I got my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And everybody is talking about the back and forth with the Canelo thing, with PVC, and the zone. Then you got this Ryan thing. It's like, didn't we want to know why people, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just caught up in the personas and the drama. They're not really into the boxing part of it.
Yeah.
Like the technical aspects or the, you know what I mean? It's like corny. It's like lame.
That's how the news works, though, Lisa. Like, if it bleeds, it leads. A
I
lot of
get
things
that,
happen on the news, but we get the same type of stories all the time. They'll give you a feel good story at the end, but a star boxer with a fight coming up in 6 weeks putting out a clip saying he got his throat slit and people took him and threw him in a basket. Like, that's kind of important. You don't think?
Well, if it happened, we would have known. So that's why I'm saying it seemed like a troll and whatever. And you don't play like that. It's like at the end of the day, like we're all adults. Like to me, that's kiddie shit. And I find if you want, I'm gonna be honest with you. Trolling to me is some type of mental disorder. That's just my opinion. That's not normal. That's not normal behavior. And it's going to wind up being in the DSM books if it isn't already. That shit is not normal.
What
and
about
people justify that shit and all of that? The shit is not normal. Trolling.
What about
I mean,
when you see him talking about he wants to fight Jake Paul and all of that?
He mad at Jake because Jake said what he said last night.
Oh, I missed it. What did Jake say about him?
Jake said he was, not doing right,
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
It's on.
But
I heard one of
back to what you were saying though in your opening though, when it comes to like somebody like Canelo, you don't think that's kind of that's loud. You don't think fans are curious about what's going on with him? Like he is, some would say, the face of boxing, the face of the sport. Don't have a fight coming up in it's 8 weeks out. We don't know what network he's on. He was supposed to be on the PBC. They don't know what network he's on. They said he was gone, then supposed to be over here. Then he said he's going back. Like people are curious with one about such cash cows.
Yeah, but when they get that sorted out, then the proper information. because the back and forth and going all, it's just something for people to talk about. The shit is lame. But then you got a whole sport where people could be talking about other stuff and they're not. You know what I'm saying? No one is bigger than the sport. No one. And that's the problem with a lot of shit nowadays. They make one or two people bigger than the whole. You know what I mean?
Nah, the sport gonna keep going even without any of these dudes.
Yeah, but the sports keep going, but they only recycle and talking about the same people.
I think it's always been like that though.
Yeah.
Lisa. Even back in the day, like Ali was still getting attention even when he was sitting out for what 2 years, 2-3 years.
Uh-huh.
People still talking about Ali, following him around everywhere he go. Meanwhile, it was guys out there making their bones in the heavyweight division. They weren't bigger than Ali
but
though.
the only
and he
thing,
wasn't even fighting.
No, they weren't bigger than him. But guess what? People were fighting back then. We had great fights to talk about or whatever. Nowadays, it's more like, it's always been political, but it's more like political when you got us, we talking about the money, and we fanboying over networks, like fangirling. Like, who does that? Like, why should I talk about another motherfucker's money? I'm not getting paid for that. I'm not even getting paid to promote. That's above my pay rate. I'm not a content creator either. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the fans just be doing too much. Just be a fucking fan. It's all right to have opinions and stuff or whatever, but they get too involved, especially because they have access to the fighters more so now than ever.
Yeah, but Lisa, like I said, I feel like this has been going on since media has been covering sports. Except back in the day, everybody didn't have a microphone and an opinion. You couldn't just go get $100 pod mic and plug it into your Wi-Fi and then you got a platform and an opinion and people are listening.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. I agree.
You used to have to go to school. You had to go to journalism school and broadcasting school and take some training.
I think you still should go.
You should go, but you don't have to, Lisa. It's not a requirement now. You just need a Twitter, Instagram, a TikTok, and now your opinion.
It's not. But who are they being? For who they're not being held accountable? Like they don't. Like at least for the journalists, they are being held accountable. You know what I mean?
To a degree, if it's an op-ed piece, and that's what most of these channels are, op-eds. It's my opinion.
Right.
Doing an editorial. It's not going through the box scores and I don't know. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I remember one day I was up here and I was like, I don't know if you remember that episode. I was like, let's just talk the X's and O's. Everybody say we don't talk about Lisa, we talked boxing. And every now and then people would try to bring in little jokes, try to go somewhere. I was like, no. I thought y'all want to talk boxing. Let's stick to the boxing X's and O's. People didn't.
Right.
Oh, it's boring now. Oh man, you're just talking boxing. Man, we talking hooks, jabs. People that say something. Yeah, he didn't work hard enough. What does he need to do? How he didn't work hard. Like, I'm pressing them to talk to me about the lines. Let's get into it. Let's get into the jab, the left hook, the head movement, the footwork. Was it upper body movement? Like, what does he need to do? Moving his head more. Change the pace up on the jab. Like, let's talk the boxing if we're gonna do it.
Right.
And most people don't really want to talk boxing X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? They can't.
No, they don't want to talk about the technical aspect.
Yeah.
Not everybody. And everybody has everyone has a niche in this.
I'm sorry. Everyone has what?
Everyone has you gotta find your niche in this lane, on this YouTube thing. Everyone plays different roles, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some people do history, some people do current events. As long as it's still, as long as we can maintain the health of the sport and try to grow it to the best of our ability, that's all that matters. Some people do countless You know, like you do reaction videos or whatever.
Mhm.
You know, different things. Everybody have their lane here. You just got to know what your lane is. Some people are great at analyzing. You know, it's just nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying is that like sometimes we talk about like I'm talking about like things about the contracts and all that stuff that we're not even privy to. You know what I mean?
Right, and then you get somebody like Rachel up here who talking to us about contracts, and we've had people argue with her, and they've never seen a box contract in their life.
Right, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I have a promoter up here. Y'all always talking about promotion. Just have a promoter up here. You can talk to her. Christy Martin, Hall of Famer, and a promoter can talk to her about this, that, and the third. Nah, I'm good. Ready for this to be over so we can get into some ratchet shit. You know what I mean? So, like, my biggest shows are never really interviews. They're always some shit when there's some drama or something. Or I guess that Mike Williams interview that was a good big interview because of the drama of him and Roy Jones. What's up, Cam? JB, what up? I see you. Shout out to Rachel Donaire. I know boxing. I see you, fam. What up? 100 tuber. Said you speaking facts, Lisa. And I know boxing said this shit gonna run real fans off the sport. I don't agree with that. I don't think real fans are gonna run off. They'll just turn your channel off or turn that shit off and just watch the fights. Like my brother-in-law, he's a hardcore fan, but he don't really watch all these YouTube shits that be going on.
Right. And I find a lot of people, I know some people that left this community, and they said they actually enjoy boxing more just watching it.
Right.
Without all the stuff in their head, you know what I mean? From different content creators and social media and all of it. And they said, I actually enjoy it better now. I was like, wow.
Man, I was at
great.
I was at the VA office and we were talking. You can't make this up. I was talking to the dude and we were talking and we got into talking about boxing, And he was like, man, what you think of Fanon? Like, and this is at the VA office in North Carolina, right? I was like,
oh wow.
Yeah, he was like, what you think of Fanon? I was like, we were talking about who you listen to, you like. I said, man, I kind of listen to a little bit of everything. I hadn't told him I had a channel yet. He said, man, what you think of Fanon? I was like, who? He said, Fanon. I said, never.
Oh wow.
And then he laughed and all that stuff. Then He said, yeah, I like him, man. This guy is like, he's a 20-year Army vet. He's there. I'm there getting some paperwork for my dad. Boom. So we're done with pretty much that part of it, and then we just talking boxing. And I told her, I said, man, check my channel out. And he types in my channel, and he was like, I'm already subscribed to you, man. I was like, for real? He said, look. He said, that's you? He said, yeah, man. He said, I seen you before. I can't remember what episode made me subscribe, but I seen you before. And he was already subscribed. I was like, man, it's a small world, right? And I was like, what's your name in the chat? I don't really see you. He said, I don't really chat, man. I don't really chat too much. I just subscribe and listen. He said, but I haven't been on in a while because there ain't really a lot going on that he really care about. And a lot of people, like you said, are regurgitating a lot of the same topics. And, you know, he's seen all the little beefs and stuff. And he's like, I ain't really a fan of that beef stuff, you know? You just want to, you just there for the boxing. I was like, man, small world, man. Cool dude, too. Cool dude.
Yeah. And it's sad because YouTube was keeping boxing alive, you know what I mean? When mainstream media kind of like push boxing to the back burner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't even think it's on the back burner. I don't even think it's on the stove no more.
Damn.
They took that shit off the stove.
Mark that shit in a broiler.
But then they take it off the stove. Like you don't, like it ain't. Man, you might get a first take segment if you get a mega fight coming up. You might get a segment on first take. That's about it. But other than that, you ain't getting boxing on mainstream media, CBS, Fox, Showtime, HBO. I mean, ABC, NBC, none of that.
Mm. No, unless it's a big mainstream fight, like you said.
And even then, they ain't fighting up there. They might do a promo run, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But more than likely, they're gonna do their promo run on what, the Breakfast Club with Joe Rogan or something like that. Sway in the morning. And then you got Gillian Wallow doing it over there. But for the most part, they use the internet for promoting the fights.
Right.
So
Mike Tyson, hot boxing.
oh yeah, definitely Mike Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
But so my question is still though, so let me ask you this. So is Ryan gonna make it to the fight based on what you're saying, or do you think he's gonna this is like signs, the foreshadowing, as we say in literature, to get this guy, you know, so when he does pull out, you'll be like, oh yeah, it makes sense. He's been going through some things the last couple of weeks.
I wouldn't be surprised unless they just really fooling us. I saw the ex-wife posted something, and she said there's something going on with him.
I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna share it on the screen. She did say he's not trolling. She said something is wrong with him. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if it's still up. Let me see. Okay.
And then the fact that Arnold Barbosa's was sitting there, that was weird to me.
Say that again. Oh, during the press conference, right?
Yeah, that was weird. But could be wrong.
Basically, she says, if all my followers who are believers, can you please pray for Ryan? We are not together, and I've been in contact with him, and he may seem fine, but he is not. I know in my heart he is being heavily oppressed. This is not a troll. I'm genuinely concerned, and so is what she means. So are all his family members. We are not part of this, and we are not part of any of this, and want him to get better. But this is real. Pray for him. These are the words of Ryan Garcia's ex-wife. I think her name is Andrea Selena.
Mm-hmm.
This is her right here.
Wow.
She said it ain't no troll.
Mm-hmm.
And she and the family are not part of it. What you think?
I mean, who knows, you know? He just got over divorce, you know, just had a new baby. It's just a lot going on, you know?
Yeah, but my thing is, man, the kid got the... All right, so same question for y'all in the chat, too. Do y'all think he's going to make it to the fight or he's going to pull out? While y'all telling me that, Lisa, my next question for you is this going to hurt the pay-per-views or hurt the sales of the fight? Is this going to hurt fans not wanting to support this event because they don't think one of the main principles of the event, the challenger, is going to even show up? Or things that, hey, look, not even show up. Let's say they even still think he's going to show up. They don't think he's preparing for the fight. He's doing too much promotion, not as much preparation. What do you think?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a great question.
Yeah, if you're a fan rooting for Ryan, like, do you still support this event? Like, man, my guy ain't all the way there.
It could definitely affect. It definitely would affect the pay-per-view buys and et cetera, because Ryan is the bigger draw. Even though Haney has more legacy, you know what I mean? It definitely makes a lot of sense. It definitely could hurt the sales. going forward because we gotta. Oh God, this is crazy. Unless he's just pulling the wool over our eyes, that's the only thing. I'll just leave that there. But yeah, that definitely would affect the fight because people were coming to see Ryan and Haney, and the ticket sales is doing pretty decent from what Haney said. You know, Haney had said yesterday they already sold 10,000. What is that, like a 20,000 seat place or whatever?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But it's not
I think
bad.
it's 18.
Yeah.
I think it's 18 at the Barclay.
Oh, okay. So I could see them really selling the place out, you know. But like I said, that would be disheartening if something like that happens, you know.
Okay,
But
correction.
I do notice he has a lot of anxiety, like during the press conference, the second one, you could see it, like the anxiousness, you know. You could see the anxiety. I saw it. Not because he was afraid of anything, but it's just like, you know how people is anxious, they shake their leg a lot, or they jittery, or it was just like his mannerisms, you know, his body language or whatever. I saw a lot of anxiety.
Mm. Yeah,
Like
but I don't
even
think
he
gonna-
wasn't sitting straight up like the other people. He was hunched over, and he was on the phone. Where, you know, it was just weird. Yeah.
Jaden Burney said, Mark, it's going to be hard for Vegas and regular people to place bets when we don't know if Ryan going to come to the table.
Great point, Jaden.
Yeah,
Well, I'm who's in the odds of Devin is the favorite, right?
yeah, he was already the clear favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, because Devin is hard to beat, man. Devin, I think Eddie Hearn said it best. Devin is already hard to beat, even when you're on point. He barely loses rounds. You know what I'm saying? The kid barely loses rounds. He's 50-50 right now. Either he wins by unanimous decision or he gets a knockout. That's his percentage. No splits, no maybe, possibly. No, it's unanimous or he stops you. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good right there. That's dominant fashion. He went in there and won every round on all three cards against Regis. A clean sweep. Not one judge gave him a round. Not one round. And no fan did neither. That's rare to run the table in pro boxing at that level. You got to be on your shit against Devin Haney. And like I said, I'm gonna try to get Henry on the show tomorrow for a live interview. If not, I'll do a pre-recording when I talk to him. But
oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
But shit, I wish Ryan the best, man. I don't care who you're rooting for. You don't want to see the guy going into a fight of this magnitude with this type of opponent who can really hurt him.
I agree.
I don't want to hear people say, "Oh, he's pillow fisted." Man, this is a pro boxer at the highest level. He went in there and Lomachenko couldn't drop him or stop him, man. Well, he won. I don't want to hear none of that. This guy, Regis couldn't drop him, stop him, couldn't win a round. He can hurt Ryan if Ryan ain't on his P's and Q's. Puro, what's up?
What up?
What's up, Puro?
Hey, Lise, how you doing?
Chilling.
Cool. Me too. What up, Mark? How you doing, man?
Man, my nose running, and I've been blowing my nose so much the last 2 days. Now, it get raw, pause. Now your nose start hurting. You've been blowing your nose so much. I hate that shit, man.
Take it easy on that white.
Wow.
Man, I don't do coke. I just drink and smoke weed, man. Like all my favorite fighters. No, I'm joking. Go ahead. What's up, man? Go ahead. What's up?
Oh, not much, man. Just gonna chime in a little bit on the people like saying like they're concerned over Ryan. I don't know. I think it's all promotion. Like I was saying in the chat, that video with the 666 and all that, and he died and he got murdered. Yeah, that I couldn't even watch it, bro. I mean, I just heard it, bro. But I mean, to me, it's par for the course. Like I was saying in the chat as well. I mean, at least he's doing it to promote it, like a signed fight that he's actually going to fight in a month or so. Because a lot of these dudes, they be just doing these type of antics when they're building up like a fantasy fight that might not even ever happen, you know. So I don't like that at one bit. But this is what they do. I mean, this is like their era. This is how they promote themselves. I don't like it, but they're going to keep doing it, I think.
Very true. Got a point there.
What's up, Rach?
What's up?
Hey, Rachel.
What's up, Ray?
Hi, Portal. Hi, Lisa.
Hey, how you doing?
What's your take?
Good. My take on Ryan?
Yeah.
He needs help. I mean, listen, before the pressers and stuff like that, me and Nonito talked about it. We got an email, like, about the private sale or whatever, the pre-sales, and we got the list of how much the tickets were. And I told Nonito, it's like, it's $2,600 or $2,800 a person. He's like, all right, you want to go? I was like, well, who else is on the damn card? And he's like, I was like, we're looking at 10 to 15,000 just going out to New York for this fight. And then, so we talked about it. He's like, we'll just wait a little bit. But after all this stuff that Ryan's doing, now I'm not paying. Now I'm not, I mean, I might watch it on TV, possibly, but this actually turned off my interest to even watch it at all. Like, I'm like, this is too much, dude. You're going through something. There's things he said in that presser that people didn't catch, that he's going through or had gone through in the past. And I think, I don't know, it might just be me, and I get everyone has different beliefs and stuff like that. So I totally respect it. But of course I grew up in a Catholic household, and, so I don't take, religion, lightly. That being said, I think if he had, for me, again, who cares if I watch it or not, right? He doesn't need to pay attention to how I feel about it. But if you're saying like that you're part of this religion, and you believe this and you're praising and stuff like that, go ahead, do the fake kidnapping video. That last sentence, I don't think needed to be in there, because for me, and I think this goes for every religion, if you look at all the religions across the board, when you talk evil into existence, it opens a door. We all know he has already had depression. He's had suicidal thoughts. He, pulled out of fights due to it, to mental health issues. So for me, I'm like, dude, like Nonito even said, he's like, I don't want to be anywhere near him. Nope.
Mm.
But like I said, that's like a more personal thing for me as far as like religion goes. But there's a line, I think, when it comes to this stuff, and this is not making me, and I, to what Lisa was saying earlier about, like, let's talk about technique, let's talk about this, let's talk about how their training camp went, let's talk about who's in their corner, let's talk about who they fought that is similar to the person they're about to fight next. And this is not, it's not making me be like, oh yeah, let me click purchase on that big of a ticket item, where, like Lisa said, well, who was it? Barbosa was in the crowd, right? Or not in the crowd, but he took the mic.
Yeah.
That's really iffy to me. Like the fact that it's okay. Listen, promoters do it all the time, right? They'll stack a guy on the undercard, but they won't have the guy take the mic.
At the press conference, the press kickoff, hey, look, he don't even have an opponent. So he don't even have an opponent yet. They was like, well, I'm just here just in case one of these guys don't make it. I'm like, y'all ain't even hiding it.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad.
No, and that's the part where I'm like, okay, if it changes the opponent, is it worth that ticket price for me? $2,800 per ticket plus rooms, plus flight, plus whatever. Like, is that worth it? And because once you purchase those tickets, it says bouts subject to change. That was the thing. Remember, Mark, with the Frank Martin card when that No Needle was on. Like, so many people were pissed because No Needle wasn't on that card, and it booked for the weekend. It was Tuesday, so they couldn't get refunds on their flights. And it says on the ticket, about subject to change.
Right. Well, right now Devin Haney is minus 714, man. So that means you got to put $714 on Devin to win $100. For the people who don't know, Ryan is a plus 460 for underdog. So $100 wins you 464. All the money going on Devin. Everybody been on Devin, it appears. What y'all think about what Puro said and what I'm hearing from Team Garcia? This is all promotion. Just trolling and promotion to sell the fight. Andre Berto said Ryan learned during the Tank Davis fight. Hey, look, it ain't even about it if you win or lose sometimes. If you can keep talking, get more attention, get more pay-per-view buys, even in losing, you can be very successful and get another big shot like this. What do y'all think of that? Puro, Rachel, Lisa?
Well, this is the thing though. This is kind of like what you kind of have to deal with when you take a fight strictly to make money, because like Devin didn't have to take this fight. He could have fought anybody else. Maybe the promotion would have been like this way. Maybe it wouldn't. I think if they would have signed the Barbosa fight outright, would Barbosa be doing these things? I don't think so. I've never seen him do this type of thing. Not every single fighter of this generation promotes himself in this way. But yeah, I also wanted to touch on how you guys were saying about how Barbosa, they gave him the mic and stuff like that. It's like, it's almost like the insult. They're trying to insult the intelligence of the fans. They're trying to overly put it in your face that okay, this is a sideshow, and I'm not trying to demean the fighters. I'm a Ryan Garcia fan. I got nothing against Devin, but at the end of the day, this is the way they're choosing to promote their fight. I don't know if something's really wrong with Ryan. I have no idea. I understand 100% why people would think that because Ryan's always been active on social media, but he's kind of. This is going a little overboard, but at the end of the day, I think they want to sell a lot. There's a lot of pressure, I think, on Ryan since he sold so much versus Tank, and Devin doesn't really carry that. Well, he's never really sold that amount. Maybe they're putting a lot of pressure. Hey, all right, do whatever it takes to try to at least get to that number. If you guys can get closer or get over it, that could be the case as well.
Go ahead, Lisa. What you think?
Yeah, I think yes, just him sitting there at that table like that was a telltale sign to me. And he has no. It's like he's on standby just in case. Barbosa, and with Ryan, I'm in agreement with what Rachel was saying. I think he needs some type of help, some type of intervention, some stuff going on. Because now I'm just finding out that his ex-trainer is suing him.
And Lisa, actually, let's not forget he is going through a divorce. As much as, it seems like he just brushed it off as is. After she gave birth, he immediately said, yeah, we're getting divorced. That's not an easy thing. First of all, welcoming a child into this world and making a relationship move like that I'm pretty damn sure it's not going to be that easy of oh, hey, well, okay, well, we're going to divorce now. See ya, and we're divorced tomorrow. It's a long, drawn-out process, especially with a child involved. And I think there's, there's other factors. I didn't even know about the lawsuit you're talking about, but I was actually just thinking about the divorce and the new baby,
Right. Yeah. 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 Plus he has other children. So, it's a juggling act. You got all these different roles and you're trying to, and I get it. I get it. You're 25, you're an adult. That doesn't mean you're mature. Yes.
Yeah, but is it possible is it possible he's having a mental breakdown and it's happening right in front of us, and we're so used to people in the climate that we're in nowadays, everybody's used to, oh, you're just trolling, or you scared, or you ducking, or you trying to get out of the fight. Is it possible, or you on dope, you on some drugs, smoke crack, don't you? Like people just want to be, get their jokes off, right? But is it possible the young man could truly be going through a crisis right now, whether mental, emotional, but he's going through a crisis right now in front of us?
Well, I mean, he said okay, I'm just gonna say it. Like during that presser, he said the LA presser. It was it was almost like an AA meeting for me, where he was on, he got the podiums, like, my name's Ryan. Hi, Ryan. And then you start talking. And one of the things that people glossed over was the fact that he said something right before he said that my family lived in a car. He said right before that something about being a little baby being defiled as a little baby. And I'm like, wait, what happened? Where was this? Like, what's going on right now? Like, is this a therapy session that we didn't know we were a part of?
Go ahead. I'm listening. So what you think he's trying to tell us?
That he needs help. It's not like he didn't. And if he already sought the help before because he knew he needed it, it's possible that at this timing and stage in his life, it's not convenient. But I mean, those things like mental health doesn't take the most convenient time to attack you, whether it's anxiety or depression, or anything like that, right? We also forget so quickly, what happened 2 fights ago, and the downpour of that. And when his last fight, that wasn't the best outing either, when everyone was, talking crap about, oh, well, his turtle shell shoulder roll weirdness, and him blatantly saying, like, yeah, my coach told me not to do that, but I just want to keep doing it anyway. Like,
wow.
There's a disconnect. There's something there, and people have said it, time and time again. Goosen said it.
Yeah.
You don't tell Ryan when to train.
You collaborate.
Yeah.
When you work around, you collaborate. He has his own theory, and he has his own theories and philosophies on boxing. I remember that. Goosen said that. All right, Puro, same question for you, man. Is it possible Ryan is having a real crisis right here in front of us, and many of us are just playing it off as like he's trolling, he's joking, he's scared, he on drugs, like whatever narrative people are saying. I don't hear too many people saying, hey, this kid is having a crisis right here in front of us and probably shouldn't even be in a fight right now. What do you think?
Anything is possible. I'm gonna be totally honest, bro. I mean, although extreme, the antics that he's pulling, right now during this, promotional cycle or whatever you want to call it, is extreme. I think all these dudes do really weird things, when they have fights, when they don't have fights. It's just like, do they all need help? At the end of the day, if he truly needs help, I hope he gets it. If this is just a really promotion, God help us all. God help boxing. I'm not trying to make light of it, but it's just, the way I see it.
All right, Lisa, same question.
Yeah. The question was, do we think he's having a breakdown?
No, is it possible? I'm just saying, is it possible that he's having a crisis right now and probably shouldn't even be in a fight? But most people are saying he's scared, he's ducking, he's on dope, or he's just trolling. Like, no, maybe he's really got something going on right now. It's not in the game.
Right. Yeah, it's possible. Of course it's possible. There's a number of things going on, and he has his hands in so many different things. You know, with being in the studio, recording, you know, a song. It's just what I see. What he has to know when to, you know, I don't think he's there yet. He hasn't mastered it yet, and that's fine. I haven't even mastered my shit yet. You know what I mean? But
No, but map it all out. It just seems like I said. I this did not. If this was promo, because usually I'm like, okay, crap talking, yay, ooh, he said he's smoking weed, or he's you know, what was it? Oh, he drinks alcohol and all this other stuff, and you know, people ask me, they're like, oh, can he get tested? I'm like, Vada doesn't test for weed. And they're like, Keyshawn Davis. I'm like, that's Texas Commission. Yep. New York's not going to fly in to test Ryan at any point. Like, they'll get their sample either before or after the fight. So, and regular shit talk, yeah. Even a little dirtier shit talk, fine. But I just think I'm about to. How do you hide or block like Ryan Garcia as like the name that comes up anymore? Because I'm kind of tired of all it.
Oh wow, damn. Okay. Well, shit.
I just feel like I'm watching a train wreck. Like I said, I just feel like I'm watching a train wreck.
Let me hear this real quick. I want y'all to hear this clip. This is their face off. I want to hear what they were saying when they was face to face.
I'm fucking guaranteed. I'm fucking guaranteed. I'm fucking guaranteed. I ain't gonna quit shit. I ain't gonna quit shit. I'm gonna beat the fuck out you. Oh my god. Cry me a fucking river. 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 It should be easy then, right? It should be easy then, right? I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Stop hard. Remember that. And I'll beat the shit out of you scared too.
Okay.
Sounds like YouTube.
Oh man, only we can get their kind of money for a debate.
Good, man.
Another thing that bothered me too is leading up to this, he just keep talking about fighting other people. Jake Paul right here, Sean O'Malley.
I beat him. I'm strong, and I got that's in MMA, guaranteed.
In MMA?
Yeah, I'm a natural. You don't understand. I'm a natural.
Oh,
wrestler.
you're out to
I
get
just
killed.
beat my security.
Sorry.
That's a wrestler. I beat him. I'm strong, and I got crazy conditioning.
So most people in your position would want him to come over to boxing.
No, but that's already been done.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna knock him out in boxing. That's not even fair. What is fair is to test myself in MMA, because I know if I put my mind to it and I trained every day, and I had Nate helping me, even Alex Pereira, all of them, and I really locked in, he will not beat me. I will come with everything I have, and I would destroy Sean O'Malley.
In the UFC?
In the UFC.
Have
I've already sent text messages to Dana.
Yes.
I've already got people that are connected to Dana to ask him, let's do this. I'll come to UFC, pay me a bag, I'm there. I'm down to do it.
Any response?
No.
He
said no response. Oh my God. What?
Sidebar on that one, Mark.
Yeah, go
ahead. And we'll go back to the MMA thing, because I think he'll get his ass killed. There's that. There was this girl he said that he was training. He deleted the freaking post, but someone posted on Instagram, someone posted it on YouTube on their community page. And he was like, I'm training this girl for a fight in Misfits, and she's an OF model, blah, 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 blah. 500,000 to any taker willing to fight her. I'm like, sent it to Nonito. I go, hey. And he goes, go ahead. Go have fun. But then he deleted the post. So I'm like, oh, that's so fucking...
Right. And my point to bringing that up too, Rachel, he's talking about everything else too, like right here. And it's not a knock on him. It's just gives people cause to pause. Now, this is after the fight is booked. He says this: would anybody want to see this as a show? $1 million. Oh, y'all can't see it?
Well, I can. I'm on my phone. Go ahead. Can you just read it?
Yeah, that's what I was reading it out.
That's
what it says. He says, quote, would anybody want to see this as a show? $1 million if you can land 3 punches in 3 minutes against me. More for the public versus other professionals. Laughing emoji. This is what I was like, hold on. What you mean you want to do a show with some fans? Can $1 million? No. You got a fight coming up. We don't want anybody trying to land no punches on you in 3. We want you to get some real sparring and get ready for this fight. Here's another one. This was a couple days or the next day. He said, imagine me beating Shia LaBeouf, the actor. Imagine me beating his ass. I'm really transform him to pudding. You don't know me, clown. How the heck can you hate me? You can't hate rap either. You ain't like that, basically. And this is because Shia LaBeouf, and this,
I'll pay for that.
And this is because Shia LaBeouf said this, and I want y'all to respond.
Ryan Garcia.
I hate him.
Yeah. Do you hate him?
I don't hate him. I don't hate nobody.
Did he quit against Davis with the body shot?
One, he quit, but also I heard a story about his girl got pregnant, gave birth, and then he divorced her the next day. And I thought, you got no clue. Yeah, you garbage. Yeah. Because even if you feel that way, one, divorce is off the menu. But even if you feel that way, dog, wait a minute. She just got out of the hospital room. You know what I mean? And then he's like tweeting about it, like a little, just
that's heavy.
Yeah.
Are you a big boxing fan?
I mean, I don't disagree with him. The timing of that is probably not the best. I mean, there is a possibility of, postpartum depression and things like that. Like, nobody wants to get hit with that kind of shit after they just gave birth to your bloodline.
I'm kind of from mind your own business generation, so here's what it is.
That's
I'm just like, it's none of my business. That's just me.
What? Poor, we couldn't hear you. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to like him commenting or anybody commenting, and then everybody has the right to do whatever they want, free speech and all that. But I just come from like the generation where it's like mind my own business. I got my own problems. I got to worry about Ryan's marital problems and shit.
But if you put it on Twitter, if you put anything on Twitter, it's free game.
No, I know. I'm just saying for me personally.
Oh yeah, no, I get you. But it's kind of the game.
I think that girl you were talking about, he dates.
Which one? The one with the Misfits fight?
Yeah, that's what I saw on Twitter. Because
Lisa, girl,
on my timeline the other day, the lady was booty butt naked.
Yeah, but Lisa, like if Mark brings up Ryan's Instagram, every single row there's another girl he's making out with saying I should marry her or blah 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 blah. So I don't know, but the one that we're talking about, it's not there anymore on Instagram. He deleted it.
Oh, see, I don't have Instagram. I saw it on Twitter, but the picture of her, it came up on my time. I was like, what the heck? And I don't know who reposted it or posted it or whatever, but it was crazy. But they were saying that he is dating a girl or whatever, because I think she was at the Super Bowl with him here. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it's
but
crazy.
Look, right. To go back to what they were saying, but my whole point is he's talking about fighting Shia LaBeouf. He's talking about fighting Sean O'Malley. Now Jake Paul. Couple that in with the 666 video that he just made. It just seems like it's a lot going on. Like,
oh, you forgot he's a billionaire. You're projected to be a billionaire. That one too.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you got to focus on your task at hand, because if not, you will lose,
That's Tio.
You got to focus on.
What you say, Puro?
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize, Lisa. I'm just saying that you made a great point about like focus on the task at hand, because he could just ask Tio, that whole Cambosis debacle, but it cost him.
Yeah.
Getting hit by like gargantuans in the chest, like 2 weeks out of a fight. I mean, that's really dumb. That's what I'm saying. It's par for the course,
I remember the one that challenge or whatever
Yeah.
Oh, that was before the fight?
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks before the fight, probably on fight week too. What a dummy.
No.
Yeah, it was.
That's when they released it.
I mean, you could be right about the release, but I mean, at the time, I don't know. I didn't do too much digging. Like, I just took it for like, okay, it happened. But the point is, it happened before the fight, and he had a fight signed. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I was gonna actually go on. The inactivity with these fighters or their schedules. Like these fighters fight way too. They need to be fighting more, because I think the time between fights gives them time to do these dumb things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they need to like stay in the gym, stay focused. Like that's why a lot of these kids, like, they have too much time on their hands. These are professional boxers that should be working on their craft. Yeah.
Man, speaking of which, that brings me to I want to ask y'all about this, and I'll leave y'all along on this one tonight. It was I saw this video. It was Eddie Hearn talking about what he thinks Terence Crawford should be doing. Have y'all seen that video? What Hearn's plan for Terence Crawford? Let me see. I think it was on Fight Hype. Let me see. Let me scroll down. Bear with me.
It was last week, right?
I just saw it not too long ago. It wasn't that long ago. Let me see. Hold on. Bear with me. It should be in my YouTube history. Just bear with me one quick second while I roll through. While I do that, man, what's up with Big Baby Davis, man? He got arrested? Yeah,
he got arrested.
What'd he do? Somebody high-speed chase with the law. For what?
Obstructing justice, it said.
What'd he do?
I don't know.
He just got arrested a few months ago.
Him. Yeah, they said he crashed into a median. I don't know what's going on. But did you see the video he posted? He got mad because ESPN talked about what had happened. And he was like, man, I thought y'all... He was talking hella shit, too, in the little clip.
On Instagram?
He's mad because they reported on it. I don't have Instagram. It was on Twitter.
It was a bot. They were doing. It was after the fight. It wasn't on. God, what's that freaking thing called? It's not after boxing. God, what is it called? Anyway, they're like sitting at a 4-panel and talking about. They look like a newscast, and they're going over like boxing, but I can't remember what the hell.
I know what you're talking about on ESPN Plus. It's called State of Boxing.
There we go. Yes.
But where is he? They play him saying it on State of Boxing, or he's responding to them talking about it?
He's responding and talking about it.
I want to see what he said. You say he went off. It's on let me see, Jared Anderson.
He was not happy.
You can go on yeah, it's probably on his Michael Benson.
Here we go. I got it. Here we go.
But on my mama, is y'all promoting that you may have seen? The heavyweight contender was arrested. Hey, Terence, I really don't know what the fuck going on with y'all. But on my mama, is y'all promoting me or is y'all trying to down me, cuz? It's bad enough everybody else posting the dumbass shit. Y'all don't even know what the fuck going on yet. Quit doing this. I don't know what the fuck is up with you niggas on that fucking stand, bro. Quit doing this weird ass shit, bro. That you may have seen. The heavyweight contender was arrested. Hey, Terence, I really don't know what the fuck going on with y'all. But on my mama, is y'all promoting me or is y'all trying to down me, cuz? It's bad enough everybody else posting the dumbass shit. Y'all don't even know what the fuck going on yet. Quit doing this. I don't know what the fuck is up with you niggas on that fucking stand, bro. Quit doing this weird ass shit, bro.
He's too big for his voice to be that light. I will say that. I don't know what y'all talking about. That nigga too big for his voice to be that light. But seriously though, I think he was the one doing the weird shit. But let's be clear, Top Rank can't tell ESPN what to do and what to cover. They
He's
don't.
a
They
couple
just
of
don't.
figures.
Yeah. Top Rank is not running ESPN. ESPN tell Top Rank, this is what we talking about. You get what I'm saying? You got producers, you got line producers. All of those people that at that desk aren't employed by Top Rank. They're employed by ESPN. You get what I'm saying? To cover boxing, which they service to Top Rank.
Right.
Tell them not to talk about. Am I tripping? Am I tripping?
No. I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I think for a certain aspect, yes, that's true, but there is, you know, some sort of agreement as far as between the two. Because let's not forget, was it Dana White? The whole like wife slapping thing? What were they told?
They were told not to cover it.
Mm-hmm.
By who? ESPN. ESPN told their people what they can and can't talk about. It wasn't, wasn't the other way around.
Yeah.
Whose interest would it be fall? Considering that ESPN is the one that is airing their fights.
So much business with Dana White. That's bad for their business because they so deep in bed with Dana White. He's not a fighter. He's the damn figurehead in the face of the company.
Agreed. I completely agree. But if Top Rank steps up and tells them, hey, we really don't want you to cover this about our fighter, I'm sure there could be a conversation to be had. It doesn't matter that Dana White's the head of the company. It's still friggin' it's news that has to be covered, and they're being muffled to say what happened, and everyone glossed it over. So it can be done. The question is, was it, or was it just they're like, we don't really care?
I think Jared would have mentioned it in his post that, like, you were told not to do, report on this type of stuff, and you're doing it anyway. Maybe he just didn't get ahead of it. He didn't contact his publicist and be like, I got into this, predicament. Please, please don't cover it, until we get all the information.
I don't know. If it bleeds, it leads, man. And when you get
then here's the next question: how many on State of Boxing, with all the stuff that's happened with boxers getting arrested and things like that, how many have been covered on State of Boxing? Because I don't know. I don't watch State of Boxing, so you guys would have to tell me.
Man, they covered all them motherfuckers. They covered Tank Davis. All these people going to jail. Charlo, Tank, all these folks. ESPN even covered when Terence Crawford was suing Bob Arum. They even covered that. So I think, they
wherever he got arrested at, the local newspaper is going to report on it too.
Right.
But and that's what they do, right? They give their commentary and their report on the sport of boxing. He's a boxer.
Yeah.
But especially when you arrested for obstruction in a high-speed chase, like that's
and you got a fight coming up.
And keep in mind, he was just in December. He had pled no contest to operating handling firearms in a motor vehicle while he was, they dropped the operating a vehicle while he was under the influence. They dropped that part, but he pled no contest to the improper handling of a firearm. And he was given a $200. He was fined $200 and handed a 6-month suspended sentence. You have now gotten in trouble again. You have violated that 6-month suspension of that sentence.
Yeah, that's not good, huh?
3 months. So what you got to do you're gonna have to do 3 months in jail.
Oh,
this is news. This is important. If you about to go to jail for 3 months or 3.5 months.
Yeah. And not to take it back to Ryan, but nobody's saying like, hey, maybe we should get Jared Anderson some help. What's going on? Nobody cares about Jared, only Ryan?
Shit like that. Hey, look, definitely now, because I don't see Ryan getting no high-speed chase with the law.
You know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a video, cringy video, nonetheless, but still, it's just a video. You're gonna get in trouble.
Right, and these are more felonies that this man is being charged with. You know what else? You know what affects you when you got felonies? Y'all know what really affects you when you got felonies?
No, so go ahead.
Travel. Certain countries don't want you coming over there or doing certain things. Or you got to go through more hoops, get waivers, try to get somebody, all this kind of shit because you got these felonies now. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, that's Trill Bill, you know?
Shit like that.
He calls himself, you know?
Shit like that. I mean, it's true, though. It's true.
For sure.
So, yeah, I wish they got nothing but the best shit. I'm scared to talk about it now. He was so emotional. I was like, well, shit, maybe I should leave him alone. Yeah.
Remember that Roy Jones interview, Mark?
So what?
It's the pressure that he's under. Remember that Roy Jones interview when he's like almost breaking crying?
Absolutely. And look, he was vulnerable. We asked for people to be vulnerable. He was vulnerable, cried a little bit, and everybody called him a bitch and said he ain't built for the sport. Like, come on, fam.
Yeah,
I didn't have that take of it.
Yeah, me neither.
All right, but let me play this clip. This is what Eddie had to say about Terrence Bud Crawford. Shout out to my homie, that guy Clips 330 early, Mad Dog. What up, though? He said the emotional support dog he has is not helping. He got emotional support dog. I thought that was Montana Love.
Oh yeah,
Montana Love got an emotional support dog. All right, this is what Eddie Hearn was talking about when he was talking about his plan for Terrence Bud Crawford. I want to know, do y'all think it was a good plan, and would you agree or disagree? Go over here to my YouTube channel again. Go over here to my history, and it should be right about here. Bear with me.
No worries. Let me guess. Fight Campbell Hatton. I heard that like floating around, bro. I'm like, why does Campbell Hatton keep coming up?
He'll turn Campbell Hatton into Campbell soup in that ring, man.
Oh, man.
And it won't be good at all. Hey, look, Campbell Hatton got a straight up gift. I couldn't even watch.
Remember that.
Man, he was getting beat pillar to post, and I was like, how he win this fight?
Mark, this is off a real quick tangent. Do you ever think the Bomac situation with the gun and stuff in England had to do with the Kinahan shit?
Elaborate. What you mean?
Like, because like Terrence Crawford was once a part of that company until that the whole thing like hit the fan or whatever, and then I'm assuming he severed ties with what was the company called? I don't even remember what the company was called. It's been so long.
MK Global.
MK Global, yeah, exactly. Do you think that had anything to do with it? Maybe like, oh, okay, you
not at all. Not at all.
Because it's like, man, I mean, people know who he is, bro. I mean, like, I don't.
You mean him getting off or him getting caught with it?
Him getting caught with it, because like I don't think he's so dumb. He doesn't look like a dumb person that he would take a gun on an airplane.
He did though. He flew there private, came back commercial. He did.
I still don't buy it, man. I don't know. That's still been bugging me to this day. But I mean, that's not pretending.
Shit, those are the facts in question, though. That shit been proven in court of law.
No, I feel you, but it hasn't been proven in the court of law. Doesn't you get what I'm saying? I mean, like,
what you think they planted the gun on him or something?
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's just something.
But Kinahan ain't in Europe to do that though.
But he's in Europe.
I mean, like he's not right there in the UK where Bomac was at. He on the right.
To our knowledge.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. It's just I don't know. It's just always been.
And again, you still rich and you got power, and he don't have to be there. All he got to do is have a Wi-Fi until somebody do it, or else.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways.
All right, let's play.
Devin Haney. I mean, it's such an easier fight.
Right? So what do you think make up all these fights falling apart on the PBC side?
Yeah, I mean, it's great.
So they asked him about the fights falling apart on the PBC side, and I want y'all to hear what he says about his plan for Terrence Crawford.
Great for us, great for the zone, but the problem is we're in a good position now where we don't just need to bring any fighter, any big name, because it's the price of that fighter. The price has got to be right for the business. You get a lot of these guys. This is why people are so inactive. Look what inactivity did to Deontay Wilder. All because he wasn't prepared to take the money for an easy defense in Alabama, which he should have done. Terence Crawford should be fighting now.
Let's stop right there. He said something about the inactivity for Wilder. He said Wilder should have took that easy defense or easy fight in Alabama. He chose not to. So he ended up sitting out for 18 months. Then you lose to Joseph Parker. It was like the inactivity hurt him. So then he goes into Terence Crawford. He says, basically, Terence Crawford should be fighting somebody right now, even if it's just a top 10 guy. Campbell Hatton, you funny. Somebody like that, fight him at Omaha, stay active, be current, and you're not going to get the Spence type money, but it's not a Spence type opponent. You know you're going to pack out the place. This is your hometown. Stay busy, stay active, and shit like that. Let's play it.
Now in Omaha, even if it's against someone from the top 10, stay relevant, keep the profile moving. Look at Anthony Joshua. You know, he took two small paydays in Jermaine Franklin and Robert Helenius. Then, of course, moved on to Wilding and now Ngannou. That's 4 fights in 11 months. But those guys, Wilder wouldn't have taken the money that AJ made for Franklin and Helenius. Because I'm not fighting for that kind of money. So that you end up sitting out for 18 months with no rounds and then get beat by Joseph Parker. Terence Crawford fights once a year. He's the best fighter in the sport. It's crazy. So there's a method to staying active. And you get the most amount of money. But those guys, you know, it's not just a case of us going in and signing Crawford and signing Boots. Like Boots against Cody Crawley, it's not a fight that's going to do great numbers. But Boots is a guy that could go on and rule the division. So you just got to be smart. There's a huge amount of fighters available in the marketplace from PBC. But it's not just a case of signing all of them and then not being able to honour your obligations to them, because that was the problem before.
Okay, so what's your take? What's your take on that?
I think a lot has to do with the fighter. A lot. I don't think it's necessarily the promotions. You know, and I think there was one, me and Ness talked about it because I got mad at him because it was right after the Parker fight, and he's like, ain't no fighting a world champion fighting 3 times a year, and ain't no one, no, tell me one in history that did that, and no one can answer it. So I called him and I was like, really? I thought we were friends. And he's like, we're friends, what are you talking about? I was like, you don't know who fought 4 times in 1 year as a world champion? He's like,
no,
let me guess.
Nominated for fight of the year. What's it, 2013 you said?
2012 year given in 2013. Yeah.
Shit like that.
But like it's the fighter saying, hey, get me back in the ring. Get me back in the ring. Get me back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like it's partially like the promoter has X amount of fighters, right?
Right.
And what do they always say? The squeakiest wheel gets the oil. But if you're good on sitting back on your paycheck until you start seeing like a 0 to start dropping, and then you're like, I need a fight. I need a fight. I need the biggest fight. I need money. I need money. I need a fight. Like, whose fault is that? Like, no one told you to go and gain like 50 pounds and blow all your cash out. Like, they're not motivated. And this is one of the things early on Nonito and I talked about, because as you know, Nonito used to go from 112 all the way up to 135 when he was a 112er. And I would get upset because I'm like, okay, now we're in fat camp. And he's like, you know, I got to enjoy. I was like, listen, enjoying 2-3 weeks, fine, maybe a month. I was like, but you got to get back in the gym before 8 to 12 weeks or when you sign a fight. And he never understood that. I go, listen, is this your career or are you doing it as a hobby? You got to invest in your career by putting your time into your work. Like, you know, so that was where like the shift was, where he started like really pushing his people to, you know, put him in the ring 2-3 times a year, then that 4 times that one time. But I really do heavily think a lot of these fighters like to sit comfortably.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. But I don't think Terrence Crawford is trying to just sit comfortable though. I'm trying to figure out who he can fight. What's the next step? But go ahead, Puro. What's your take? What you think about what Eddie said? Crawford need to be fighting at Omaha right now. Even if
Poro's not here.
Oh, he dropped off? Oh, I'm on a different screen. He's still up here on my screen.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I was looking at a different screen. I guess my show was paused on the other screen. What's up, Major Key? What's your take, Lise? You think he need to just fight the top 10 guy?
Say that again.
I'm gonna respond to Rachel afterwards, but I want to give you a chance to speak first. What you think about what Rachel said or what Eddie said about the inactivity?
I mean, I can understand what he's saying about the inactivity and everything. It's not good. Because fighters want to get their timing down and the rhythm and everything that's associated with boxing. Only thing with Eddie is, I mean, he's entitled to his own. I don't know if he was asked that question or whatever, but I mean, those are not his fighters. They're not signed to him, But I get it. He's in the game. He can talk about, other fighters or whatever. But yeah. I mean, Terrence is, But I mean, Eddie's in the game. He knows what happened. He couldn't fight anybody at the time. He was contractually obligated, and Spence exercised a rematch. You know what I'm saying? So, and then nobody knew that Showtime shut the door. Less boxing, less sports. Period. So, I mean, there's a lot of different factors in that. So, it's easier said than done, but it takes time to especially when you want fights of the magnitude that Crawford wants. But now I do agree the part what he said, just stay busy fights, But then he's the unified champ, so he's gonna have mandatories come up, So
right.
But then is he gonna drop the titles, So
yeah,
I don't know.
Hey, Rach, let me ask you this based on what Lisa said. Does that decrease your value? Because I heard somebody say that before. Hey, look, once you start taking less money to fight less opposition, it's hard to get back to that top, getting back to earning those bigger paydays. You guys have done it. You guys have fought and earned massive paydays, and you guys fought lower level guys and fought less. Is it harder to get back to making more money, or is it like, no, the money will still be there if the opponent is there?
Well, first of all, there's a minimum, right? Like, so even if you take a lesser opponent, you're like, yep, my minimum's still high. So, all right. Shoulder shrug, and I think Lisa did bring up a very good point that, he's talking from being a promoter. There's one thing he said in that interview that you just played, and he said something about, signing all the fighters, but being contractually obligated to give them the amount of fights a year that he's supposed to, and that's the balance and the medium of being in the position that Eddie Hearn is. And yeah, you can say all day that you want every fighter to be as active as they want to be. But you have X amount of fighters, X amount of dates. And you're going to have to figure out, the Excel spreadsheet on when and who they're going to fight, where, and the amount of money that has to be spent for those types of fights. So it's all, a mathematical and business decision. But I'm going to still say, like, at the end of the day, like I said, most of the world championship contracts that I've seen go down to 2 fights a year. I haven't seen, so now it's starting to be, we're going to sign you, for 3 fights. Now, those fights should be in a span of X years, right? Depending on what the agree upon is. So I say that because if you signed a contract that said you're fighting once a year, technically that's all you are going to fight. because that is the minimum. Again, because of course in our contract it never said Nonito was going to fight four times in 1 year, but they met the minimum, and we pushed them and pushed them and pushed them. So.
Okay. Let me play this next clip. This is Eddie Hearn again. It's Eddie again. Let me play this right here. Share from here. Cool. I can share from here. Shout out to YSM Sports Media, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe and follow them on all platforms. Let's go.
If you can be honest about it, Canelo apparently using PBC should be in the matchroom. It's supposedly supposed to be like Ryan Garcia as opposed to Benavidez and probably maybe a small Charlo. In your opinion, a lot of people think that Canelo's taking the easier route. Do you think that
let me tell you something about Canelo Alvarez. The most fearless fighter I've ever met. Trust me when I say Canelo Alvarez will fight anyone, right? He will fight Benavidez. He will fight Charlo. He will fight Munguia. He will fight Berlanga. What he wants is, he wants people that come to fight. What he doesn't want people to do is to come to survive. He was really disappointed with the Charlo fight because Charlo never come to fight. He never came to try and win the fight. And the problem with a fight against a brother, commercially it doesn't work, he probably won't come and try and win the fight either. Munguia is a guy that will come with everything to win that fight. He will put it on Canelo Alvarez. He will stand and fight with him. So will Berlanga. So will Benavidez. So in my opinion, what he doesn't want to do is fight Charlo. He's not interested in fighting Crawford. Crawford's 147 pounds that's going to move around and try and box in and out of, like, he wants to fight Munguia, Benavidez, Berlanga. He wants to fight young fighters that come to win. So from our position, there's nothing done with Matchroom with Canelo Alvarez. We talk all the time. It would be an honor to bring him back to Matchroom and DAZN. We're going to certainly try to do so. But at the moment, we're just talking. But for everybody that says, oh, he's trying to avoid, look at his resume. He's never avoided anybody. And when he fights Benavidez, which I'm sure he does, that is a huge fight. And we would be happy to talk to Benavidez and try and make that fight with Canelo Alvarez. But what he wants right now is he wants a planned schedule, because clearly he's been messed around, and he wants to get back to fighting and knowing he's fighting, not doing one fight and then the goalpost move and then the opponents move. You know, let's get him back, finishing his career strong as possible, as what he is, the greatest fighter of our generation.
Which fight? I don't know about that part. What you think, Rach and Lisa?
When was this video?
A day ago.
Okay.
Or 2 days ago now. March the 2nd.
Oh, that's when Mill released it.
March the 2nd.
Okay. I mean, the problem is you know, no one's seen this contract, and everyone's speculating, everyone's throwing things around. They're like, oh, he's forcing him, and that wasn't part of the 3-fight deal. Benavidez wasn't on that name. You see all this mess going through, right? It had to be Charlo. It had to be Charlo. But then there was a video, and I think I might have saved it. I'll send it to you. That Canelo himself said there's no names on paper. Like, so, like, I don't even know how to freaking respond to this, because I just feel like in this sport, like the way that everything's laid out, I think Top Rank's not interested in buying Canelo, okay? And if PBC, let's just pretend they can't, or let's just be hypothetical or whatever, fantasy world, they can't pay the $35 million. Golden Boy already got sued by Canelo, right? And that had part to do with DAZN, okay? So that already feels kind of funny. And then you have Matchroom, and which is also still connected with DAZN, who couldn't fund Canelo's final whatever, how many fights that he was supposed to have, and get a shave. Now, Canelo did fight John Ryder for a lot less than $35 million. So that all of that what I don't like about this scene and how everyone's like, oh, PBC's bad, Top Rank's bad, or whoever, whatever the flavor is of this month. You understand when you start doing those things and you start doing those moves and no one else is trying to pay your 35 million, what behooves like Eddie Hearn to tell you that he's going to give you 35? Because if I know no one else is in the competition, I'll just tell you I'll give you 20. Take it or leave it. No one else is going to pay you anyway.
Oh, wow.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
I think it's a dangerous game to play.
You think that's what's happening, though?
I think there's a reason that Eddie's buddy, or like very positive about Canelo.
Oh, yeah. He don't want to piss him off, ruin the opportunity to work with him.
Yeah, well, he knows Golden Boy's out of the picture, and he knows Top Rank's not interested. So I'm your knight in shining armor from the UK.
But if you can't get Canelo to fight Benavidez while he was over there with PBC, how you going to get him to fight him when he's not? Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, we're going to cross the street and then say, let's make a fight.
Makes no sense. It makes no sense.
No, none of it makes sense. That's why I'm like, it's kind of a, you know.
All right, Lisa. Go ahead.
That's why they should, until they get the business sorted out, why keep dangling the carrot over everybody's, head daily, with this news that nothing, you know what I'm trying to say? I guess it's
100%.
What she say? I didn't hear it.
That she's like, why do they keep dangling a carrot like in front of us about, this or that or this way or that way? I mean, and I completely agree with her. Like the whole, everyone against PBC, anti-PBC, and I've seen a lot of either a journalist or of course YouTube, but I was surprised to hear some of the journalists like say some stuff because I'm like, this is not playing out the way that you guys think it's playing out. And really, until we hear an official announcement, you could be burning your bridge, right? Guess what? You're not getting credentials the next fight because, you're so anti-PBC, right? And that's why I haven't commented on it, like on Twitter, really anything, because I'm like, none of you guys know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And my honest opinion about it is, yeah, it doesn't affect my money. If Nonito was fighting at PBC right now, then it might possibly be concerned. But yet again, Canelo still doesn't have anything to do with Nonito. So, again, until an official announcement's made that this is the decision and he signed a contract and this is the way forward, then great. Okay, cool. Do I want to see him fight Munguia? Not really. Do I want to see... No, sorry, Berlanga. Do I want to see him fight Berlanga right now? No. I don't think that's one of the fights that I would go to. I might pay for it at home, but I'm not going to that fight. Like, there's only certain fights that I'll be like, all right, cool. I'm going to put on makeup and I'm going to go out for tonight. I don't want to see him against Berlanga. It doesn't interest me. Not at this point.
Yeah, not me neither. Nah. Especially after Berlanga's performance. I mean, he got the stoppage in the 6th, but leading up to that, he wasn't looking too impressive. Not to me. Too much waiting. Yeah, just too much waiting. And even then, he was still getting frustrated. I know he bit a guy one time, but what are you doing this one? Was it an elbow?
Was that the elbow? Yeah, the elbow when the referee was breaking them up and he was pulling his elbow back. He cocked it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, stuff like that, man. I'm just like, come on, fam. You win in the fight. You ain't even got to do all of that.
He just seems highly, it was emotional during that fight.
Better check that shit at the damn locker room. Check it at the ring wall, but come on, man. All that biting and shit, come on, man. That ain't cool.
Yeah, he's not seasoned enough. That's like sending somebody out to the slaughterhouse. Like, not ready for Canelo. I don't even know if Munguia I mean, I would pick Munguia over Berlanga for the fight, but I still don't think Munguia is seasoned enough yet, you know? I mean, I think Munguia will bring he will fight, you know, bring excitement to the ring, but nah, still he hasn't had those type of fights that Canelo had, like with the Hall of Famers and, you know, the different styles or whatever. Mm-mm.
What's up, Puro? No.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. My computer was tripping and kicked me off.
You're good. You're good. Did you know what we was talking about?
The tail end of it, I think you guys are talking about Canelo and Berlanga and Munguia.
Yeah, talking. All right.
I think you guys are talking about the situation about like who's gonna fight next, this, that, and the other. I mean, like there's so many stories going around, and what you know, the dad is saying to Samson, and we haven't heard anything from Eddie and from Canelo other than the announcement that he you know, over there in Mexico or whatever. But yeah, I mean it's gonna be interesting how this plays out. I mean especially with like Rick Glazier like putting up like text like, oh, he was vindicated. I'm like, vindicated? I mean, what did he do? Did he rob a bank? I mean, I don't know. It's funny the words that they use. I mean, who knows? I mean, like for me, it's just like, yeah, we just keep hearing. I mean, Chava's pretty reliable. He normally doesn't, you know, just put out stuff to put out stuff or whatever. But who knows? I mean, like we're getting every day we're getting a report to contradict a report that contradicts another report. So I mean, I think we just got to wait for Eddie and or Canelo to make an announcement and an official announcement come out, and then, you know, we'll see what's up. But like Lisa was saying, yeah, I don't think none of these potential the fighters that are talking about have like the fights or the experience to you know, in that, like if you wanted to like analyze that, you know. They're all kind of like in the same. I mean, I think Berlanga obviously, like I think Jaime and David have done a bit more, but I mean, who knows? We'll see who it is. I prefer Munguia.
Yeah, I prefer Munguia too. I prefer David Benavidez, but Munguia be my second choice. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, that's my order. That's my order. Benavidez, Munguia, and then Berlanga, if I have to put Berlanga there.
I'll take Crawford over Berlanga.
I would love Benavidez first as well, and then Jaime as well. But yeah, I think it's gonna be Jaime first.
But why? It was Charlo.
Morrell's gonna fight because they were supposed to. What happened to the WBA consolidating the belt?
A good question.
Consolidating the champion belts. I heard something about Morrell today. Someone pinged me about it, and I can't say nothing though.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
sounds like that, Lisa.
He would, because he would technically supposed to fight Canelo based on what they said they were gonna do. You know.
Yeah. I mean, that's everybody's, you know, aim. Like, poor Benavidez has been like trying to chase Canelo for years. I was there when Samson and I don't know who was representing Plant at the time at the WBC when they said, you know, Benavidez needs to get a shot, blah, 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 this, and that. Yeah, after Benavidez's next fight, he'll be next in line. But it was never made, you know, mandatory or anything like that. So, what can I say?
Yeah. They never ordered it. He could have petitioned too.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's difficult with these petitions, and this is why I always like watch, because I mean, if we parallel over it to other fights, right? Like, so for example, Michael Zarafa in the WBA, he was mandated last March. They didn't pay him a step aside. Why they didn't pay him a step aside? was because when he pushed his mandatory position, Laura and Danny Garcia, the promoter PBC requested for a special exception. And I would have to read up on what they consider a special exception fight, but basically they tell the mandatory to stand down. And the same I'm going to assume the same possibly can go for any of the sanctioning bodies. But they request if the mandatory is being difficult, they can request for a special exemption just to make the mandatory go away for a bit without paying the mandatory step aside. Now, what's interesting is I don't believe the Devin Haney mandatory is solidified, done yet. Because I think the last thing I saw on it was like 2 or 3 days ago, and they said that. I thought Mauricio might have said something that isn't it Sandor Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that they're still negotiating. That is insane to me because I mean, you did all this promotion, and again, could they ask for a special exemption? It's possible, right? Considering the WBC is going to get their sanctioning belt from this bout, and it's a pretty purse, right, to get a sanctioning fee off of. But they haven't. I don't know what you call it. They haven't settled with Sandor Martin yet. But what I'll say about that situation is this: if they haven't settled with Sandor Martin yet, and he says, "Okay, well, I need this much money," I would highly effing suggest that he because they do like a whole little contract and stuff and submit it to the sanctioning body. I'm agreeing to step aside for Ryan Garcia to take my place for this fight and not giving up my position. If at any point Ryan Garcia does not step in that ring, I have the option to come in and take his place.
Shit, you got to be training. You better be training.
Well, that's the negotiation would be if it was my fighter was a step aside fee and a fight on the undercard.
Okay. Hey, look, and also too, make sure it's because they could. Let's say Ryan pulls out, they put Barbosa in there instead. Would you still get that step aside? Well, you stepped aside for Ryan Garcia. Barbosa fought. You lost your spot. Like
it's all in the verbiage and the language. I stepped aside for Ryan Garcia to fight him, not freaking Barbosa. So
I gotta pay you no step aside money no more. Cause Ryan Garcia didn't fight him. He pulled out the fight.
No, they usually could grant that already.
Okay.
Yeah, but also the mandatories aren't automatic. You know, just because you're a number one contender doesn't make you automatically the mandatory. They have to the WBC has to, tell them, okay, negotiate. You have up to this date to negotiate. So I've read and so I've heard, you have to this date to negotiate. If you guys can't come to a deal, then we're going to do the purse bid. So I'm told, and so I've read.
You're saying that they didn't call Sandor Martin? Or they did?
I haven't read anything. I mean, the WBA is the best. I think it was the WBA or the WBO is the best at put in like public record. They have like those letters that they post on their website. These two fighters have this negotiating period, blah blah blah. But like the other sanctioning bodies, I mean, it's hard to find anything other than the rankings that they post every month.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, we're talking about the other sanctioning bodies. Their websites are not that great. The only one that's decent is WBC's.
I like the WBAs because of those letters.
Because of the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What letters?
Like when they order a mandatory, it's like they do like a official letter that they send to the promoter and to whoever they have to send it to or whatever, and they post it on their website. As public record.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just looked. February 18th was the last. So Mauricio saying that they are negotiating a step aside.
They are, or they did.
Man, I wish I was in Sandor Martin. I'd be like $5 million.
Right? 10.
Y'all out here already selling tickets. Y'all doing promo, and y'all ain't figured out. Y'all, Lisa, what's that cool word you told me last night? Carte blanche? Oh, yeah, I'm going to do a carte blanche with this shit. Yeah, you gave me a blank check.
Mark, can you pull it up on Twitter? Because I can't, because I'm on my phone every time I get out of
Pull up what?
Chrome. So type in Mauricio Suleiman, Sandor Martin, and it's a Michael Benson tweet.
So go to Mike Benson. Let me go to Twitter.
It's a February 18th tweet, and he says, huh?
No, I'm just saying I'd be retiring off of, if I was Sandor Martin, I'd be able to damn near retire off this step aside. $5 million. If not, no fight.
Well, look at that kid, Stanionis. He stepped aside. I don't even see him fight.
Man, he stepped and stepped and stepped until they didn't even have nowhere for him to fight no more. And now, hey, look, you stepped and stepped and stepped, and then Spence got beat. Shouldn't he automatically be mandatory over there for Crawford? Because that's what they did with Boots. Well, no, that was the IBF though. You know, they passed on the mandatory. You said go to Michael
I
Benson.
haven't seen him since the last fight.
You said Michael Benson, what date?
February 18th. Can you search tweets within a handle? I think you can, right?
I don't know. I'm fairly new on Twitter still.
I know I could do it on my phone. I tried to do it online, and on a laptop, it didn't work. But yeah, February 18th. That's why I said if you just do Mauricio Suleiman, Sandor Martin, and then put latest, click the latest button, Michael Benson's comes up at the top. But
I'm halfway.
I'm
halfway
through.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. But what is he talking about though?
He's just saying that the fight will be for Devin Haney's WBC world title, and that step aside negotiations are underway. So it sounds better from how he said it than.
Okay, I'm on February the 18th. Boom, boom, International Olympic Committee. I see Mauricio Suleiman. Talks about the Spence and Crawford. Scroll down some more. Devin Haney. Here we go. Right here.
I don't know. I just see some girl with boxing gloves and boobs on my. Okay.
Yeah, beautiful.
He's on there, bro.
Beautiful work.
Yeah, that one.
Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia on April the 20th will be for Haney's WBC super lightweight world title, as a step aside deal is being worked out to satisfy WBC mandatory Sandor Martin and put him in line to fight the winner. WBC. Okay, good. Okay. Fine. Y'all ain't doing. They better have shit figured out. Huh?
It doesn't mention any money though. I mean, to me, I read this and they're promising him a title shot after this fight if Devin. Oh, well, I mean, the winner of this fight. I mean, but that's not promised.
I see two things. I see a step aside deal is being worked out to satisfy the mandatory. Mm-hmm. You need to satisfy me. That's one. Mm-hmm. And put me in line to fight the winner. You need
okay.
to satisfy me first and put me in line to fight the winner. $5 million, please.
Okay, I got you there.
That's what we start with a negotiation. We can work down, we can settle, but okay, what we settle on 2? Because y'all playing, they said Ryan gonna make, these guys gonna make double-digit millions off of this. 5, man. We're gonna start with my negotiations at 5, maybe 2. We can settle on 2.
Yep.
But I'll come out of this thing with over $1 million, just not even throw a punch. You want to be on the undercard? No, I'm good. Going on vacation.
Yeah, step aside has to be paid for if the mandatory was called. If the mandatory was called, because he's calling him the mandatory. He's not calling him number 1. He's calling him mandatory. And step aside there's a fee. Whatever you freaking negotiate, there's that fee. The only way to override a step aside fee is if Mauricio says special, like you guys can't make it, you guys can't see eye to eye. And whoever the promoter is, Golden Boy / Matchroom, would have to send in a special exemption that costs money. I know the WBA special exemption costs $20,000 to file.
Damn, that's fucked up. Because if I was Sandor Martin, I'd be charging way more than $20,000 for them to make me step aside. Because my purse would be more than $20,000. The opportunity for that title was bigger than $20,000. Nah, y'all got to work something out with me, or I need to get in there with Devin Haney. If I'm Sandor Martin, and they should have had that worked out. They should have had that worked out before they went on start booking a venue for the Barclays press conferences. I hope they did. If not, he has the opportunity to be very carte blanche. My new word, Lisa taught me yesterday.
It's a good word, huh, Mark?
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna wear this shit out. I'm gonna wear it out. You're gonna hear some of your favorite YouTubers saying it later. They're like, man, where you get that from? All these niggas on YouTube now saying, don't be so carte blanche with the yeah, you gonna hear them saying it.
Funny, man. And then at the end of the day, we're taking, I mean, I would like, if it was me, I would click on that at Pro Boxing Fans. That's probably like where like Mauricio talked to somebody, I guess. And maybe that's where the original quotes is coming from. But anyways, anywho, I mean, Mauricio has said a lot of things in the past and that never came to fruition. So I hope Sandor Martin got his money up front and all this mandatory stuff in writing, man. So he can, you know, if they try to like, you know, screw him, you know, he can have some type of recourse to get that title shot. If not, yeah, what are you gonna do?
Hey, it's Aerosmith's birthday.
Well, usually what they do is like if you do a step aside, what they do is they grant you, whether it's on undercard, and then they'll say, okay, well, basically what Sandor Martin's getting them to do is commit to promote the next fight. Like kind of putting their commitment on paper already. Like, okay, all right, I'm going to step aside for this amount of money. Again, I think he should work on the undercard and do just a stay busy fight and say, okay, and then after that, you're going to promote me. I honestly wouldn't even say me versus Devin Haney, because if Devin decides to move up, so me versus the WBC champion, right, or the vacant title. Because now you locked in like at least a year worth of money and fights and activity, so you know you don't have to go to a purse bid. You know there's a little bit more certainty working that way.
Yeah, you getting a shot no matter what happens. You need to have that locked in. You need to have an ironclad contract, is what you're saying. Like, no wiggle room. I'm next. Get my title shot.
Not just that you're going to back it.
Yeah. Makes total sense. I mean, hopefully his team is, you know, doing that or did that, you know. I mean, this has already happened.
Yeah. But what is your green circle confusing me? I think that you'd like trying to tell me to look at Ryan Garcia's ear.
No, that's for me to keep up with my mouse, or when I'm doing readings on the show. You know, people can follow along like this as I'm reading certain things.
I use that myself.
I need to put that on my boys' computer because their computer screens are huge, and I don't know if their speed on their mouse is really quick, but I can never find the mouse. Like, where is the stupid mouse on your screen?
That's why I use it. Yeah, because I be losing it.
Yeah, me too, man. In between screens, I got two screens hooked up. Yeah, so I lose it sometimes. But it's free.
I'm gonna take down the boys for sure tomorrow.
It's a mouse click highlighter. It's a free, and you just you download it and you add the extension to your browser. It's simple, real easy. You can turn it off and on too. Change the colors.
But it's a browser thing though.
Flash.
You said what? Is it a what thing?
Just a browser thing.
No, you go ahead, Philip.
No, I think Rachel was gonna ask you something real quick. Go ahead.
No, my question is if like, so what if I'm not on the internet and I'm on like Word doc? Will that still work or no?
You can have one for Word doc. You can have one that go through everything you're on. I think mine really only works for the internet. The one I got, that's when I really need it.
Okay.
I'm doing stuff on the show with y'all, but for the most part, I don't need it on everything.
Yeah, I set mine up through Windows, so it's always on, Rachel.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'll look it up. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and you could also and that was what I was gonna say before interrupted you, is that you can also set up like a hotkey. So like, say you hit the left control button, it'll flash, you know, just in case you need like an extra.
Right.
find it.
What's up, man?
Man, you guys are really like into. Yeah, Nito is usually my computer geek. So
You're computer nerds anyway. They just be acting tough on the internet, but most of these dudes be computer nerds, man.
I worked in IT for 20 years, Rachel, so that's what I used to do for a living.
Oh, nice.
What's up, Mix?
I don't even got a fucking computer. What's good, Playboy?
Yeah, okay.
I'm good.
How you been, Mark?
Man, I'm always good, even when it's bad. How you? My nose running as hell right now. I keep muting my mic so y'all don't hear me up here just blowing my nose, but shit. This shit hurt too. I've been blowing my nose for days, bro. This shit hurt. I need to get some put some cream on it, something. What's up though?
Shit, I'm chilling. I was seeing you live. I ain't been on for a minute. My voice a little gone because I bartended all weekend. But how are you? I thought you were out here talking about Canelo being a duck or some shit. So I was trying to tap in, but I don't know what you want right now.
Let me do this drop. You can speak your piece on it. It's my guy Lake. Man, what's up, Lake? Man, I saw Lake on Mike on Sports Show early, man. Shout out to my guy Mike on Sports. Shout out to Lake County in the building. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Let's give him the drop.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
Appreciate you. Go ahead. What's your take on it? You think he's a duck? Go ahead.
Absolutely. I mean, I think he's been a duck for almost 10 years. Damn. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess at one point he has earned it in a sense, but just don't try to act like you're doing something special. Like, you know, just say, hey, you know, I still like boxing. I still love the sport, but I don't really want to take on the hardest challenges anymore. You know what I mean? I'm past that stage of my life. That's okay. You can do that. Pick up some easy belts, some easy contenders. But I think David Benavidez has done everything he needs to do to get that opportunity. And I think they keep moving the goalposts for him. You know, all the shit Canelo told everyone else that they got to fight each other. Who have they fought? What have they done? You know, he didn't tell John Ryder that. He ain't telling Munguia that. He ain't telling Berlanga that. So, you know what I mean? Just pass the torch to Benavidez and let's get it cracking. You got all the belts in his weight division. So what are we doing?
But he hasn't. We don't know who he's gonna fight now, though, right? We still don't know. What's up?
We know who he's not gonna fight. So
I still don't know who he's not gonna fight.
You think he's gonna fight Benavidez?
Might not fight him now, but shit, let Benavidez go up there in 175. He might fight him at 175. You think that's so far fetched?
Man.
You don't think he's gonna fight Benavidez before he retires? Like he's never gonna fight Benavidez.
Well, my idea that I predicted a couple years ago was he'll wait for his last fight. That way he passes the torch, and if he loses, it'll be like, oh, well, of course he lost. He was old as fuck. I mean, like, it's one of them things. But whatever. I mean, at this point, you know, I'm never buying another Canelo fight again anyway. So I guess it really don't matter.
What's up, Hot Rod?
Yo, what's good?
Rush.
Hero.
What up, my brother?
Chilling, man. Listening to y'all cook.
What's on your mind, big dog? Get your bars off.
Shit, nothing really. Shit, it was a good fight yesterday. You know, surprised he came through with the win, Mr. Ford.
You say you surprised?
Yeah. You know, it wasn't just didn't think he was like that. So it was surprising and it was a good fight.
Oh man, I got a fight of the year candidate already. Fight of the year candidate early. I ain't seen a fight. I don't think I've seen a fight better than that this year so far. What's up, M Stats? J Dub, I see you all in the chat. Clips, what up? Now, Brandon Washington, I see you. What's up? I ain't seen no fight better than that so far this year. Fight of the year candidate. And we got some good fights going on this weekend. Anybody want to give me anything on that? Take on that other than who you got winning?
What fight?
We do, Mark?
Friday, right? This coming weekend. It's Fury and Ngannou. Ray Vargas is on that card. That's our guy. Who else is the co-main? Who's the co-main on that Fury?
Fury and Ngannou.
That's this weekend.
Not Fury.
Not Fury. I'm sorry, Joshua and Ngannou. I'm sorry. They did Fury and Ngannou already. Y'all know what I meant.
I'm triple.
Ray Vargas is on that card versus Nick Ball. There's a Thursday card too.
It's a Thursday card. Let me see. I just
There's
know
a
this.
Thursday card and a Friday card. There's no Saturday card.
Oh yeah. So it's this weekend though. It is the weekend. Friday. Y'all don't count Friday as the weekend, or Rachel, you trying to pick on me with semantics?
I literally consider Friday not the weekend.
Stop picking on me.
But there's a Thursday. Who's the Thursday? Is it an ESPN fight?
I don't know. It might be Pro Box, but I'll look it up. Tell me what y'all think of this though. Y'all want to give me y'all picks on this? We can break it down more as we get closer to the fight. But y'all want to give me a quick pick on it? Fury
Bang said he bangs everything.
I got Jane beating Parker.
It is his nickname.
Got Jane beating Parker. Y'all know I'm already gonna ride with Ray Vargas over Ball. Chamberlain and win. That's a toss up to me, but I'm gonna ride with Chamberlain. I got Tommy Fury beating McGann, and I think Hunt gonna pull it off too. So
yeah, I got Big Bang, Zhang, mid-round stoppage, Vargas. I'm not really interested in the other fights, to be honest.
Damn.
And I'm only interested in Zhang, man. I want to see what Big Bang Zhang do. That's all I care about. All these other niggas, I don't care, man. Zhang, that guy.
Yep, man. Shoot, that Ray Vargas fight for a title, man. That matters.
Yep.
Right, matters for the division.
Almost Mexico.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that, but Zhang, that guy, he'll beat your boy. I tell you that. He'll knock your boy out.
Who my boy?
Wilder. Night.
How that's my boy?
He'll put him to sleep.
Hold on. Why is that my boy?
Wait.
You a Wilder fan, Mark?
He's your boy if he loses.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
No, I am a Wilder fan. I am a Wilder fan and supporter. Can't lie. I don't support all the bullshit though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be out here saying nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't go with all the antics. Nah.
I'm a Wilder fan myself. But yeah, fuck the antics.
My first championship fight I ever went to was a Wilder fight. My first championship fight.
Nice.
Hey, so Mark, how is that? You know, you watch on TV and in person. How is it?
Shit. Violent. It's wild and violent. He lives up to his last name. Yeah. The atmosphere was electric because I saw him fight in Alabama. So he fought Areola. The Areola fight. He had dropped Areola a couple times. I was telling everybody sitting beside me, I was like, he hurt his hand. They was like, how you know? I said, because he ain't throwing it no more. He ain't throwing that right hand no more. All them wild shots hitting him behind the head and shit hurt his hand. But sure enough, he ended up getting a stoppage and did say, yeah, I hurt my hand. But yeah, man, motherfucking exciting, man. The atmosphere was electric, especially seeing all these people cheer for him. I ain't never seen nothing like it though, especially like in a southern state, in a southern city, seeing all these white folks there for a black man like that cheering. Like that shit was just like, it was crazy. And they were
a beautiful place.
Yeah, they look like they came straight off the tractor, man. Like they in there with some dip in their mouth, spitting and shit in the cup. I'm like, yo, this shit is, what the hell is going on?
Okay, sure.
You know what I'm saying? I seen, not saying I ain't seen white folks cheer for Michael Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe, but to be there in person and be surrounded by all that mayonnaise.
Whoa.
Straw hats and shit and overalls, gosh and shit. That boy's good right there, ain't it? Like, you know, shit like that, you know. Shoot, I'm exaggerating, of course, for comedic aspect, but yeah, that shit was lit. I had a good time. I was high as a motherfucker too. But it was nice. It was a damn good fight.
I think Ngannou has a chance at the upset. Stop. But,
shit, at that weight and that size, man, I think anything can go with those two guys.
Facts.
Y'all think AJ's vulnerable with everything?
He gets hit.
Well, it's boxing. Everybody gonna get hit.
I'm gonna say no.
No Willie Pett.
He gets hit with flush, and his chin's already been tested. So Yeah, I don't know.
I think AJ is gonna smoke him. I think AJ. Now this is just my opinion. I think he's gonna smoke him. If he paid attention and watched what the fuck Fury did, he didn't take the shit serious.
Yeah.
So I think AJ gonna take it serious and he gonna watch this dude.
I'm with Rod on this one. I think it's gonna win as well. But you know.
Yeah, I got AJ winning, but I think Ngannou's such an underdog. You know, $10 might win you like $70 or something like that. Like, he might, or like $40.
That's it. I thought you were about to say like a couple hundred.
Nah, I don't know. Hell no. Ain't no. I'm talking about $10. I ain't talking about 100. I ain't put no $100 on none of these dudes.
No, OG. When you said $10, I thought the payout would have been a couple hundred off the team.
Nah, he ain't that big of a. He ain't that big of an underdog. It's heavyweight boxing, man. That heavyweight boxing, man. These people know anything can go. All it takes is one. When those guys are huge like that, or some big ass dudes.
Yeah.
All it takes is one shot.
Is this overseas, Mark?
Hell yeah, in Saudi, man. So the production
is gonna be in the morning time.
Right, they're gonna start on time, they're gonna end on time. It ain't gonna be none of this bullshit going on. Ain't gonna be nobody fighting in the stands.
Hey, why don't the promoters do like Turkey? Why don't the promoters keep these fighters accountable? Fury pulled out, they charged that nigga. Give me that bread. Give me some of that bread. Why don't they keep these fighters accountable, man? Nigga could just pull out and it is what it is. Like niggas gotta be accountable, man. In basketball and football, you do some fuck shit, nigga, they gonna tax your ass. They gonna take some of that cheese. You gonna get hit with a fee. Why they don't do that in boxing?
Man, they ain't never charged no NBA player for being injured, bro.
They didn't charge him, Rod.
Bro,
no,
so you telling me Fury pulled out and nothing happened? All that production, nothing happened?
They said if he pulls out again, whoever pulls out, if anybody pulls out this next one, and then that we rescheduled it, you will lose $1 million.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing.
Right. If you get paid 20 of them, right? You can pay 20 of them, right? I lose one.
Something.
It's not like one of them injuries where we wonder if he faked it. I mean, it's very clear this shit was busted open. So,
right.
Yeah. No, but I hear where Rod's coming from. I mean, like I could see some other promoter just kind of like you know, not even being like because like he was sitting right next to Fury and them, and he was explaining the what could happen if any of them pulls out. So at least he's doing something to make sure the fight goes on as scheduled.
Francis and
hero, give him something to think about. Like, okay, if I pull out, I'm gonna get hit with a fee.
Yeah, I feel that.
Something.
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou was a huge underdog. $100 gets you $1,700.
Yep.
For a decision.
17-1, I think.
Yeah, 17-1. For a decision. I'm putting a couple dollars on that. I'm gonna put a couple dollars on him to win by knockout. I think that's gonna change as we get closer to the fight. And of course, as usual, y'all know I gotta put me a couple dollars on the draw. Gotta put some money on the draw. It's just there, man. It's just and it's boxing.
To me on in this fight though, Mark, the draw. I wouldn't put nothing on it.
A word?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Just me. Just the way I'm seeing the fight. I think
it'd be light. It'd be like $5-10. Something light.
Yeah, that's what I'm putting on the decision. I'm gonna put like $10. I'm gonna put most of my money on the KO. That's the only plausible way I think Francis will win.
He's not gonna get no decision. He won't get robbed.
I don't think
he get robbed twice. Like if people thought he got robbed against Fury, I don't think he would get robbed again.
I do.
Oh damn.
Because to me, this is just kind of like a glorified exhibition, Mark. So I mean, like they don't care if they rob him again.
I think the Saudis are more
honest. The disrespect for quote unquote non-boxers is crazy in this sport, bro. Like, especially when majority of these fucking boxers suck already. So I don't get it.
Disrespect to be honest, but it is what it is.
We're traditionalists. I guess it's a traditionalist sport.
The truth can't
be
done.
You need 10 years of amateur experience. You need to come up and fight bums for another 5 years, and then we'll respect. How about a man just put some gloves on and just got in there with another man, got more experience in him? Like, and he do his thing.
Nah.
I kind of rooting for Nagano just because I think if AJ loses, it still gives us AJ Wilder, even though that's way past our time. But fuck it. And then I want to see Nagano be the first dude to defeat Dana White, bro, to really make some big bread and become something after UFC. Fuck him.
He done that already though.
Nah, he ain't won a championship yet.
I don't mean that's not beating Dana White by winning a championship in another sport.
It is to be a UFC heavyweight champ and then go be a boxing heavyweight champ after in your late 30s. Like that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, because Dana White was saying he was done. Like he thinks he's gonna go to boxing and it's gonna be all these big paydays for him. Newsflash, it's not. He need to resign with me and take what I give him. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. He was on some shit like that. Lisa, what you think of this fight card, man? Anthony Joshua Ngannou card. This is a big card, man. It's a big fight for the sport. I know some people say it's a showcase, but heavyweight boxing, anything can go. And AJ is one of the biggest stars in the sport, and he's super active. Say what you want to about all these other guys. You could say he's chinny or this, that. Man, that man active four times in less than 12 months. What's up, Lise? What you think of this fight and these odds? Maybe Lisa. There she go.
The odds is in favor of AJ. Well, yeah, I mean, because he's the more experienced boxer. You know, coming in there with Ngannou this is his second, fight as a professional boxer. So of course the odds are going to be in favor of AJ. Yeah, it should be a decent scrap. Yeah, just go in there and do what you got to do, and get the win. But yeah, it should be definitely an interesting fight. The undercard with Zhang and that may be the fight of the night. Who knows? Zhang and Joseph Parker.
How you see that?
That's going to be a good one. Ooh. I see Zhang winning, but then again, I could see Joseph Parker outboxing him. He just can't go trading with Zhang. Zhang is big, and he got a left hook out of this world. He's got to use his movement, his boxing. He's got to box this dude. Don't go in there and get into a war with him, because he may not come out, A southpaw too, a big. Oh my God, he's a recipe for. How tall is he? He's tall too.
Dang.
Yeah, he's big.
I'll look it up.
He looks like he's 6'9" or something.
A big ass dude.
That's all I think so. Yeah.
6'6". He's 6'6".
Shout out to Joe Joyce for making Zhang a factor.
A what?
A factor.
Oh, a factor.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Well, nobody talking about him like this before those two Joe Joyce fights.
I was.
Okay, one person was talking about him like this before the Joe Joyce fight.
I don't really like heavyweight boxing right now, but still, Zhang's been improving every single fight.
Hero, I think Zhang beat AJ.
He could. He very well could. Rod, it's not a crazy thought in my opinion.
At this point in their careers, yeah.
Yeah, it's heavyweight.
Prime versus prime, no chance.
But all of these dudes can have the ability and the skill set and the power to beat each other. We just never know at this level, Yeah. Right night, right fight. Sure. Right night, right fight. You can change your life, man, for better or for worse. So that's what makes heavyweight boxing so intriguing,
Mm-hmm.
But they just got the experience over Zhang, though, Rod. So it wouldn't be easy for Zhang, even though he's really good.
Shit, low key got experience over all of these dudes.
Nah, AJ's good. I'm a fan.
They fought in the Emmys, I remember.
Yeah, in the amateurs. That's what I meant by experience. Yeah, that they fought each other before.
I think that style is a bad matchup.
I agree.
Southpaw, he's same size as him, got bricks in his hands. I think it's a bad matchup.
I think it's 50-50 in my opinion.
Yeah. I think if Parker has a similar game plan like he had against Wilder, make it more of a dirty fight, he can still pull it off.
I think Joe Joyce is going to get destroyed, bro. Not Joe Joyce, Parker. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got it been going bad for Parker, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I got Parker losing. And I like Parker, but I don't want to see Parker lose like I think he about to lose.
Destruction.
Hey, but you never know, you know.
I wouldn't be surprised to see outboxing.
China Power, I would be surprised. I would be very surprised.
Hey, Zhang a star in China too.
And he's not just a powerful guy. He got some skills, man. He's just not a powerful guy. He got some skills. And if you watch how he set that shot up against Joe Joyce, he punches him with the lead hand to the chest to make his body turn. And as his body turns, he comes with the hook and snaps his head and body back the other way. All she wrote. So, I mean, he set that shot up. He punched that guy in the shoulder like that on purpose to turn him, to square him up.
And I believe it was the same combination, to be honest, that he landed in the first fight. I believe it was the same combination they landed in the first fight, except in the first fight it was stopped in the corner for whatever reason. This one, he just knocked him out.
Slapped him.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man. We'll see. So we should have a good week this week with just other things going on, news as well. Did y'all have anything y'all want to say about Big Baby in the high speed chase with the law?
Fuck that fool.
Yeah, I don't know him. I don't think he really. I don't think boxing is in his heart. I've been saying that for a while, especially after seeing him over there doing interviews or whatever.
Yeah.
He wants to do something else. I think he's doing it for
you want to be a
his
thug.
family or whatever.
You want to be thug. You want to be DMX and Belly. I'm out here drinking, smoking weed, speeding, running red lights. Fake cops can't touch me, dog. Like he's that guy right now. Like I don't know.
He may be unhappy. He's not doing what he wants to really do, whatever that is.
Well, Lisa,
I don't know what he wants to do.
Well, Lisa, he's going to be very unhappy in jail, and he really won't be able to do what he want to do. He just violated his probation by getting into this next incident with the police.
And
you exasperated the whole thing by going on a high-speed chase with him instead of just pulling over. Come on, B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just glad people finally see him for what the fuck he is, because I remember 1 year ago people were talking about he could beat all the top heavyweights, he was next up, he was XYZ, and now people are like, all right, yeah, I've been some, especially after that Roy Jones shit. Well, maybe Jerry doesn't want it. Like, get out the ring.
Well, he was projected though, and people were going by his trajectory and where he was at and where he was going, the people he was working with. So it wasn't far-fetched that people were projecting where he would be based off his trajectory. But who foresees? Look, you can. One thing you can never foresee, Max, in my opinion, and y'all can correct me if y'all think I'm wrong. A guy can have skill. A guy can have the talent. He can have the team around him. One thing you never know: how is he gonna change once he start getting that damn check? When he really start getting the fruits of his labor, and now he can buy this diamond chain. All the girls in the hometown want to smash him now. You got a new car, you got a new house, you know, got your mama a crib, or you don't, you know, things like that. When you start, you see everybody see you on ESPN, you fighting on TV. Like, even if you're not getting the big money like that, people think you're getting the money because they see you on TV. You're on TV, you're on ESPN, man. You got some money, drinks on you.
Right.
You never know how people start changing once that's success. And you can't account for that. You just can't account for it, in my opinion. But I digress. What y'all think?
I mean, I don't get how. I mean, he could still be all those things, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know how one equates to the other. I mean,
what you mean? And
no, I'm just saying, kind of like what Mex was saying, that like he's glad to like now people get to see him for who he really is. Like people, and he was saying the example I was giving that people were saying there was going to be this, that, and the other. I'm like, in my opinion, he could still be all those things. I mean,
Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson was still getting in trouble. He was still successful.
This could be a wake up call, and then like he can straighten himself out and just concentrate on boxing, and then become what he wants to become. I don't know. I don't see how the two kind of equated.
Yeah, Mike Tyson, Floyd, Crawford, Spence. A lot of these guys was being a lot of guys, unfortunately, go to jail.
Knucklehead.
Get into some bullshit.
But I think it's the difference between just being a good fighter and being like first ballot Hall of Fame style, like great type fighter. You know, like because if you're a good athlete and you're moderately skilled, especially as like we were talking as heavyweights. You can win some fights, you know what I'm saying? You might be able to win a belt. You can probably beat some people. But to go down in history books, you got to be stronger mentally. And he's never portrayed to be a strong mental person. So
none of these guys
have. Some of them have. Some of the guys you just named have. Bud, Floyd, Muhammad Ali. They never broke under the pressure, bro.
Yeah. But
Mike
we know
Tyson
that
broke under pressure.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Mike Tyson broke under pressure.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
It's
a lot to do with it. You gotta look at people's past and shit too, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta make it through some shit, so.
Everybody has been through something in life.
Yeah. But like they say, money don't change you, it just makes you who you really are.
I'm glad you said I was gonna man, you just read my motherfucking mind. I was gonna say the same thing to OG Mark. I was gonna say the same thing. Like, money do not change you. It just shows who you really are as a person. It just brings it out of you more.
What about if you never get money? You never find out who you really are?
No, you know who you are because in your head you'd be like, if I had this money, I'd be doing this. You know who you are. Maybe not everyone else get to see it.
But look, I'm not necessarily talking when I hear that statement, I think about more character things.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking more like an example, like you do all this training and fighting to change your family's life. You changed your family's life already. You changed your life already. Like what's the guy named Floyd? He dropped Maidana. His whole life changed between that Broner fight and those two fights with Mayweather. And he was like, man, I'm out of here. This is what I came for. I came to become a millionaire. And I'm living good in Argentina off these millions. He made an extra million or so just to not wear the gloves. Okay. Like,
and it helped them out both ways too.
So what?
I think he helped them out financially, obviously, but also in the legacy aspect as well. He's got to win over the Broner when he was in the one of the top champions in the sport, and then he's got two highly competitive fights with Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, look, never boxed again. I'm out of here. Look at this, Broner, Mayweather. I'm out of here. This is what I came for. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is that who he really was? He was never a boxer. Yeah. No, he was a prize fighter. I finally got the big prize. Now I'm changed my life. I'm buying me a ranch, got some horses.
Yeah, that's all he ever wanted.
Yeah, I want.
But
prize fighter.
OG, didn't he put the work in though?
Yeah, he put the work. He put the work in, and he became a world champion.
But what I mean by that statement is, everybody can do the hypothetical. Okay, if you won $100 billion tomorrow, what would you do? It's the people that say, basic. I buy a house, a car. I don't really know. They're probably living the life they want to live already. But we all have shit that's like, we know like the reason we're not somewhere. Sometimes we feel like we're not somewhere is because we don't have the financial status to be there yet. It's like you're either gonna be more of who you are, or people are gonna realize like, oh, you're a piece of shit. Like you were only my friend because you ain't had no money, like, or whatever the case may be. Because when you get like, look at someone like Khabib. Khabib got hella money. It ain't really changed too much. I mean, obviously his living situation changed, but you ain't seen him be a different character. You ain't seen him be a different person.
Well, I ain't been around him. I don't know him personally.
Yeah, we don't know.
I've been around him. He's the same guy.
You hung around him.
You been around who?
Khabib. You be hanging out with Khabib. Man, you ain't been over there.
I hung out with him 2 times. And that's enough for me to know.
Oh my God.
Hey, but fuck it, man. You know, he may be telling the truth. I don't know. I hung out with Oscar, man. Yeah, that guy's.
Yeah, see, Oscar got a bunch of money and did what he truly wanted to do. Started putting spoons in his ass and shit. But you know,
he created a promotional company. One of these boxers who had one of the most and still one of the most successful boxing promotions in the world.
That's
I just want to my fault.
He did that with his money too. That spoon shit, he was doing that. Probably was doing that beforehand. But also, shit, I don't know this story. Shit, maybe he was molested as a kid. I don't know. But
he said it himself.
But okay, see, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as his success and what he did with his money, he built Golden Boy, bro.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do. Look out for the fighters. Have a promotion that was more fighter friendly. I mean, I don't know how that worked out for the long run. I think, all right, Richard Schaefer leaving kind of left a lot of that.
He's still in the sport.
Yeah, he's still in the sport. A lot of people had to pack it up and go home.
But like you said, he's probably the most successful ex-boxer to start a promotion.
No, he is the most successful boxer to start a promotion.
Ever. You gotta get credit for that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Mayweather's kind of there.
No, Mayweather Promotions is not ever been bigger than Golden Boy. Matter of fact, Golden Boy is on Mayweather promotion, on Mayweather's checks.
Yeah, not even close, Mac.
Yeah, nah, Mayweather promotion ain't nowhere bigger than Golden Boy, dog.
I don't think his stable is, but I mean, some of those tank fights.
You know,
I don't know, because Canelo. Because
you know who coming with being a good promoter if he gets some more fighters signed? Jake Paul.
That's right. That's right.
He's tripping. What's up?
I was thinking about this the other day. I'm actually kind of agree with you guys. Like in the promotional end, yeah, definitely.
Great promoter.
If Jake can get some more fighters, hey, he can get some dates on the zone. He already got a few. He can get some more.
Retire, Rod, and then just
had a first round knockout.
Yeah, but he around my. Ain't he still in his 20s?
Jake Paul and shit.
Ain't he still in his 20s though, Piro?
How you doing, bro?
Yep.
What up?
Hey, what's up?
I don't think he's gonna retire. That's free checks right there.
Do you see that South Park episode, Mark?
So what?
The one with the cred. I got cred, bitches. I got cred.
No, I ain't
fucking Cartman.
What's that?
Dude, you gotta watch that shit. That's Jake Paul and Logan Paul's little drink that they have, and all the kids are drinking it. And Cartman's walking around the school going, I got cred, bitches. I got cred. That's what it sounds like up in here, bro. What are you talking about? Logan Paul and Jake Paul are fucking promoters. They're fucking idiots, bro. You got two fucking douchebags. Two douchebags, brothers, that are the luckiest two men on the fucking planet.
Lucky? They're lucky?
Yes, they're lucky. What did they ever contribute to society, sir?
The shit they're doing now at 26 years old?
Are they writing, like, you know, things that people are going to read? Or are they just, like, promoting shit, being idiots?
I mean, they are a promoter, so yes, they're promoting
Yeah, they're
shit.
promoting being idiots. Right. And how much do we like other promoters? Do we like Bob Arum? Do we like Don King? Do we admire these people?
I mean, without them, the sport is what?
But you admire Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Without Bob Arum, without these promoters, what is the sport?
Oh, I mean, the sport is the sport, no matter what, bro. It's two men fighting in the ring. That's how
The
it
men,
goes.
yeah, the men are the key.
Yeah. Doesn't I
Okay,
mean promotion?
do we have big events? Do we have Thriller in Manila? Do you have Rumble in the Jungle? Do you have Mayweather?
Tex Rickard was a better promoter than fucking Bob Arum and fucking Don King put together.
I love Don King. I miss him.
Don King's still working.
Do we celebrate Tex Rickard? Do we have Tex Rickard Day?
Tex Rickard. Let's all go celebrate Tex Rickard Day. Tex Rickard.
He made the first $1 million game.
You don't have to like.
is a
But
fucking
that's the thing.
fact.
You don't have to like someone to appreciate what they
Logan
brought
Paul's
to
a gay
the table.
boy.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's what you into.
That's how
I don't
feel
admire
about
none
it.
of these dudes, but like I see what Jake Paul's doing. Like I mean, I could see
Jake
like
and
I
Logan,
don't know if
two
it's,
gay brothers. You got
what
two gay brothers right there. Jake and Logan.
I don't like them like as boxers or anything like that, but at the promotional end, I kind of see where they're going with it. I mean, I don't know what's going to end
Why
up
don't
being.
they actually fight someone who's good?
Oh, I don't really care about the fight. I'm just worried about the way they're promoting. Like
Even the promoting sucks.
Here comes
Who
the
are they
age-old
promoting?
argument.
Let's say
on the women's end. On the women's end.
All right, on the women's end, they're promoting what? Amanda Serrano? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Other than this weekend, where they really,
What's
really
that
messed up.
doing? What's Amanda Serrano doing?
Like for the women's part, I mean,
Fight.
Nothing.
I think he's doing something.
Nothing.
Like, I'm not a
Nothing.
fan. I'm not a fan, but I can see it.
I mean, she's hot, but fuck, she ain't doing shit, bro. You're
I mean,
not
look
fucking breaking no
at Puerto
records.
Rico, brother. Look at Puerto Rico, man. That shit.
Hey, I'm Puerto Rican. I love.
She did. Wait. She did break a record. She did break a record.
No,
but they fucked up. They fucked up next bad.
I want to
She
see
did
her.
break
I
the
want her. Motherfucker, I want to see Amanda Serrano succeed, but that's women's boxing, and like that's like talking about, I don't know, women's golf.
Oh yeah, I agree. Women are women are fourth tier athletes, so women's sports in general is not really a big subject.
That's what I mean, Haplo.
Yeah,
I think women's
Amanda
boxing is
Serrano's
not-
beautiful. She's wonderful.
Yeah.
But
I think
what
women's
is
boxing
Jake Paul doing besides that? That was your example of what Jake Paul's doing.
I think he's making a splash.
He's
It's like
promoting
women's boxing.
Amanda
it's
Serrano.
like WNBA.
And
Like now,
himself.
like one boxer that really people don't know. Like I mean, there's a following for her. You know what I'm saying? Where before it didn't exist.
Yes, there's a small following for Amanda Serrano. I
I
part
mean,
of it.
let's not forget Jake Paul played an essential part in Devin Haney's come up too, though.
Did he?
Yes, and Devin Haney has given him credit for that. Devin Haney was on Jake Paul's undercard.
That's cap.
Was he? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
What?
that's bullshit, bro. I mean, you're talking about Devin Haney, a man who became an undisputed champion, versus Jake Paul, a fake ass motherfucker who hasn't done shit.
Haplo. What's up,
Go ahead.
man? Yo, I understand your sentiments, Haplo, but boxing has put itself in this situation. That's what you're
Okay.
discounting.
No, I'm not discounting anything. I'm willing to listen to what you have to say. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is this. Jake Paul is going to be known by our kids. And
for what?
If you let me finish, please, brother. God damn.
I just want to know for what.
Hey, did Jake Paul cheat on you or something? Like, what happened?
Did Jake Paul cheat on me? No.
Jake Paul cheated on you?
Hold on, let me.
That's funny though. That's
Let
a
me
good
see it
one.
though, bro. Bro, look, bro. We are real boxing fans. We are fucking dinosaurs, bro. We are the
Exactly.
last of a dying breed. You're
I
making
agree
an
with that.
argument against the new generation where these kids don't give a damn. My daughters know who Jake Paul is. They don't know no fucking Don King or Bob Earl. And they don't give a fuck about him, and they never will.
Okay.
Look, all I'm saying is this, bro. Boxing has put itself in a situation where a casual fight by Jake Paul means more than Earl Spence, Terence Crawford. That's where it's at, bro.
I beg to differ on that one.
Okay, boxing has
Put
done this
a,
to
put,
us.
put a point on that, but
Well,
keep going. Put a point on that one.
I
We'll
wish
come
you
back to
stopped
that.
talking and I can finish.
No, I just want to make sure you know I disagree with that. But
That's
keep
fine.
going.
You can disagree. Just let me finish. This is all I'm saying, bro. Boxing has no room for anything anymore because people like us is the only one that give a damn about it. And they don't give a damn about us. So since they don't give a damn about us, the little kids that watch boxing on their YouTube phone and shit like that, whenever they get a chance every now and then, when they have the attention spans that they have now because of the internet, those kids don't give a damn, and they never will. So boxing is going to a point where they're going to be like fucking lacrosse in 10 years. They're not going to give a damn, bro. That's where they're going to. They're going to be, you know how ESPN has the drop down for boxing? That
Yeah.
shit probably won't even be a drop down anymore.
Yeah.
I
Can I
don't think there's
respond to
another. I don't think there's another fighter in history to make as much money in the first 11 fights coming off the couch than Jake Paul.
It's amazing, bro.
Welcome to it, bro. But I mean, like,
Yeah, we don't like it. We don't like it because we real boxing fans. But we grew up
Okay.
watching HBO and Showtime.
Can
and shit.
I respond though?
They don't
Like,
give a fuck, bro.
let me know when I can jump in and respond.
All right, I'm gonna let you know. Here we go. Our kids will never know about boxing after dark. They will never know about Showbox. They won't.
Yeah. Unless we tell them, and then they might know.
Good point.
You know, we could tell them and show them. I mean, the videos are there. You can show them. But yes, they won't know by osmosis. And they also might think that you're right. That Jake Paul is actually a good fighter. But he ain't, bro. There's been flash in the pan motherfuckers like Jake Paul all throughout the history of boxing, bro. And he's just the latest guy to come in and do this shit. This has happened before, and it's gonna keep happening forever. But what's not gonna happen is Jake Paul ain't gonna fight nobody good. He already got his ass whooped, didn't he? By what? Bitch ass Fury's little brother?
By another dude that came off the couch.
I wouldn't say he got whooped.
No, I mean he got beat though. I mean you're right. He didn't get whooped. But he did get beat.
Got beat, yeah.
He got beat. He has a loss, dude. This is some fucking bullshit. All right. So the reason why Jake Paul is relevant in boxing is because he has millions and millions of followers, and we all love social media, don't we? So a motherfucker like him, with all his social media following, he can come on here and he can create a little bit of a buzz and become something in boxing. But the guy can't box for shit, bro. Okay? He can't box for shit. He's going to get his ass whooped as soon as, like, the thing I wanted really was when he said, give me anyone who has under 10 fights. I was like, okay, fight Morrell. Morrell will whoop the fuck out of fucking Jake Paul. Easy.
Right.
Knockout.
And we know it.
And it doesn't matter if 5 people watch it or 1,000 people. Listen, motherfucker. It doesn't. I'm talking now. It doesn't matter if 5 people watch it, 1,000 people watch it, or millions of people watch it. It won't matter. Morrell beats the fuck out of Jake Paul. Okay?
We know that.
That's
we
a
know
real
that.
boxer.
But not just a real boxer, Heplo. He's an elite boxer. He's a champion.
Boxer.
Yeah, but he's a champion. He'll beat a lot of guys. Some people think.
No, I'm just saying. This guy, Jake Paul, said, "Give me anyone with under 10 fights."
Puro. I mean,
Cruiserweight. Hey, cruiser.
Hep, turn your mic
cruiserweight
out, and it's clipping. It's clipping because it's so loud. It's distorting. Say it again.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I apologize.
No, you good. Just turn it down a
I'm
little.
just saying that Jake Paul said, "Give me anyone with under 10 fights." Morrell had under 10 fights. He's already a champion. Fight fucking Morrell, motherfucker. And let's see what happens then. Then we're going to talk about, oh, Jake Paul's an influencer. And like, fuck all that bullshit, bro. Fuck all that.
They're 4 weight classes apart.
What? 4 weight classes apart?
Bro, I gotta turn that shit down. That shit loud as fuck, and it's clipping.
Morrell's at 168. Jake Paul's at cruiserweight.
And it doesn't even matter though, because it proves my
I
point
think
though.
look, right there. That's where it's at. The fact that people want to be like, go fight a fucking Olympian gold medalist, and it's like he's never had no amateur experience. Everyone wants him to fight like a killers already. That should prove where he's at in the sport.
Hey, Mex, think
Calling
about
out
how
Canelo. He's at 168. What we talking?
in Puro, it proves the point that nobody gives a fuck about the sport of boxing anymore because the top fighters
I
won't
do.
even fight.
I do.
Haplo. It's a general statement, sir. It's a general statement. Don't just jump in there. Listen, this is what I'm saying, Haplo. Nobody gives a fuck because even the fighters in boxing won't fight Morrell.
Right.
It's simple.
Venus can fight Morrell. Like homeboy was just saying. Hold on 1 second. Homeboy
just like
was
you
just
want Jake Paul to fight him. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on 1 second. Homeboy was
This
just
shit
saying.
is goofy,
Jake
man.
Paul,
What are you talking about?
I get the point you're trying to make, KP.
Can I make a point?
Jake, you wasting your point. You had a fifth
Am I
or
wasting
something.
it? What?
You sound like you had a fifth tonight for some reason.
Hey, the
You
hate
sound
is
like
hate,
you
bro.
want to fucking beef with me, motherfucker. And
Yeah,
you do not want that.
I'm just making a
let's
simple
take it.
point.
Let's dial back to
You
personal.
do not want that. I
Yo,
promise you.
let's dial back to personal.
I came
Look,
on here to say hello to my friend Marq Nash.
I want the peace. Let's dial back to personal info. I got love and respect for all y'all.
Somebody said before that Jake Paul's in a different division than Morrell, a division higher than Morrell. Am I mistaken? Is he not in like the cruiserweight or like above where Morrell fights? Morrell was still whooped that fucking ass, bro. I don't give a fuck how much Jake Paul can weigh 300 fucking pounds. Morrell's gonna beat him. Get in that fucking ring. Represent, you fucking bitch ass Jake Paul motherfucker. Fake ass promoter.
I guarantee you.
Ooh, Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Fuck Jake Paul.
You've never requested that of anybody else that has 10 fights and no amateur experience to go and fight top fighter. Fucking
This motherfucking Jake Paul.
that doesn't happen.
I will fight anybody who has less than 10 fights. Fight Morrell.
in his weight class. That's what he said
Fight
to Eddie Hearn.
He said anybody.
It doesn't make any sense, though, Max. I mean,
Haplo, we agreed that he would destroy Jake Paul. We know
Yeah.
that.
Okay, you found one guy. Okay, you found one guy. Out of the thousands of boxers, go find me another 10.
I bet a lot of guys can beat Jake Paul, but that's not my point. My point
Why
is
do
that
we need
boxing,
10? He said, I'll fight anyone with under 10 fights.
Okay, hey, guess what?
Morrell.
Okay, guess what? Guess what? He's gonna fight Morrell. He's gonna lose badly, and then he's still gonna sell after that, and Morrell still won't. So then what?
Oh, this motherfucker Tommy Fury already beat his ass. He already beat him. He didn't
Still
kill
selling,
him.
and he's still selling.
Good for him.
Right? It's funny. It's hella funny.
Because you guys are talking about him. This guy can't box.
Y'all move goalposts. Y'all move the goalposts a lot.
He cannot box.
How many times on here do we hear about, one loss shouldn't mean nothing? People, the Mayweather effect and blah, blah, blah. And now you're like, Jake Paul already lost. Jake Paul already lost. He ain't shit. Right?
I didn't say one loss. I said he's going to lose to anybody good.
But you're bringing up his loss already and kept it pushing.
He lost to Tommy Fury, who sucks.
Yeah.
Tommy Fury was 8-0.
Tommy Fury
Tommy Fury is 8-0 with an amateur background.
With very, very limited skills, bro. I mean, a guy like even Morrell's caliber. I mean, I got Terrence Crawford beating Jake Paul, bro.
Yeah, I got any of the top boxers in the game. Jake Paul.
But I think the problem is, like, we're mad at Jake Paul for doing shit that the top fighters is doing in boxing. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, no, hold on. It's like, I don't like Jake Paul. I don't like him. I never watched his shit.
Yeah,
but all I'm
liking
saying
him
is
or
that,
not
like,
liking him, just don't hype him up. He can't fight. His
I'm not
fighting
hyping
style
him up.
sucks.
I never did. I'm just saying that.
I didn't say you were. I just said don't.
I'm just saying that the top fighters in boxing don't even fight, bro. So that leaves an end for Jake Paul and motherfuckers like him to just walk off the street from YouTube and then get fights. And then little kids will be like, yeah, that's Jake Paul. I know him from YouTube because I watch him all the time on the weekends and shit like that. Because he got like 40 million subs, bro. So, like, boxing put itself in this situation. Boxing is what it is, bro.
Like,
they don't
look,
give a fuck.
I agree.
I don't give a fuck.
If you hate him, you're always going to hate him, right? Because first was a complaint. He's not fighting real boxers. Now he's fighting real boxers. Oh, but he ain't fighting nobody.
Bro, nobody hating him. I'm just saying, the guy can't box.
He just fought a dude that was 17-2, and the last dude he fought was 10-0 with boxing experience. And he lost to one guy who was 8-0. So he's fought 3 real boxers so far, and he's 2-1.
Morrell would beat his ass.
Yeah. It's like nobody takes a guy seriously, bro. I mean, like, we don't have to like.
Yeah, he's not the future of the sport. He's not going to be a future Hall of Famer, but
he's not even in the sport, in my opinion, not at a fighter capacity.
He really isn't. That's true.
He's definitely that. I think he's gonna end up figuring out a way to wiggle out.
He's just finagling. He's playing with the sport. That's what he's doing.
It is kind of fucked up that a YouTuber with 2 first names is.
He's gonna end up getting a cruiserweight title before he retires.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything, though, bro. Like, I mean,
you can't discount him after that.
Nah, Max, he gonna be like,
It depends who he beats. Depends who he beats for that title.
Yeah, he gonna be like Union. He gonna be like Union Kane of Rocky and shit.
He gonna fight a random.
Union Kane was good. Union Kane was a good fighter. Union Kane would beat the fuck out of Jake Paul, bro. Union Kane was dope, bro. I like Union Kane.
It's like cruiserweight's not the deepest division.
Mason the Line Dixon.
Yeah, I don't hate him, man. I mean, but Max, if you hook me up with some of that Jake Paul money, bro, I'll say whatever you want me to say, bro.
Hey, who off the top of your head, who has the 4 belts at cruiserweight right now?
Can you just give me that money and then I'll start praising him?
I was saying, like, who got the 4 belts of cruiserweight right now without looking them up?
Man, don't nobody give a damn about cruiserweight.
Exactly, nobody fucking knows. That's my point.
Hold on.
That's my.
Yeah, I'm about to say him right now.
Hold on, you looking at BoxRec? Max,
I'm not. Come on, man.
Yeah, hold on.
He knows his boxing stuff.
They might put that shit on. They wouldn't even put a cruiserweight fight on Spike TV, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So he has a chance at getting a belt, a vacated belt, or some bullshit like that, and retire.
In the state that it's in. That's because boxing is in the state that it's in.
And cruiserweight is a weak division. Always has been.
If he wants a belt, next he can create himself a belt and fight, some MMA guy, and then call himself the champion of.
Yeah, it can happen.
There you go. That's his belt.
See, but the MMA guy shit is a weak argument too, because if Francis Ngannou beats Joshua and then wins belts, he might face the undisputed winner, and if he wins that, you can't say, oh, well, that don't count. He's MMA. No, he beat Boxer.
There's a big difference between Jake Paul that literally, like you said, got off the couch and built his reputation fighting MMA fighters, losing to a subpar boxer, and then knocking out another guy that they probably pulled off the couch. Then Ngannou that literally fought Tyson Fury in his first fight, and then Anthony Joshua.
That's big time. See, at the end of the day, they're two men that put gloves on and got in the ring, bro.
No. That's a big difference.
At the end of the day, it's two dudes that agreed to fight, put gloves on, got paid money to get in the ring. And if there's a title on the line, there's a title on the line.
About anybody who's ever put on gloves and got paid for it.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a special somebody to even attempt to do some shit like that.
Yeah, I understand that, and I respect Jake Paul for getting in the ring and throwing hands, because not everybody does that.
At 23 years old, being a YouTube millionaire and just saying, you know what, I think I'm gonna go take some brain damage for fun is crazy.
Because if he didn't have money or the clout to make something like that happen, nobody would even know who he is.
Facts.
That's the difference.
He's taking a risk. If anything, he took a bigger risk than most people are taking.
He didn't take a bigger risk.
Yes, because a lot of these motherfuckers come in this game, they have nothing to lose.
Use an entitlement to set up a fight, and people bought it. That's it.
Yeah, but most of these average fighters come from humble beginnings. They have nothing to lose. They put everything in the sport, make no money to try. This motherfucker already had something established where he could have lost his whole brand being humiliated, which at times, he probably has been. But I mean, he didn't have to do this shit. He was making plenty of money on YouTube.
No, he didn't have to, but he did it, didn't he?
And he looked out for the fighters in the process of doing so. Okay. All his undercard fighters get paid, bro. How many people in this sport have gotten paid because the show got canceled from any other promotion?
I mean, he better pay the fighters. I mean, and if he doesn't pay the fighters, then the fighters don't do nothing about it, man. That's on them.
I'll say he paid fighters when the fucking card got canceled. He still paid them 50% of their purse.
Hey, what do you want me to do? Build a shrine for the guy?
I'm saying no one else is doing that.
And it's nobody else's responsibility to do that, other than the guy that these guys signed with to, contractually pay him for it.
Yeah, but I think he's changing the sport for the better. I think, as far as promotion goes.
Yeah, no, as far as promotion for Amanda Serrano and how literally nobody knew who the heck Amanda Serrano was before Jake Paul is there. Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit. I knew who Amanda Serrano was before Jake Paul.
So did I. But it's bro. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. That sold more than Valdez and Shakur, bro. I didn't think I ever see the day.
Since Valdez and Shakur are bitches.
No, but still, I'm just saying. I don't think I've ever seen the day where literally same night, same time slot, same everything. Sold them, gate. in viewership. Like I never thought I'd see that in my lifetime.
Here's another thing that's fucking shit up, bro. Is as purists or as non-casual fans, we need to be embracing the casuals instead of fighting against them. This sport will only go as far as the casuals take it. So you can know every fighter, you can know all the amateurs, you can know everyone's record. That shit don't mean shit.
Casuals matter more than we do.
Yeah, casuals is what carry the sport. Casuals carry the sport.
We're the minority.
Casuals carry the sport.
Yeah. We think, well, like, because we're hardcore fans, like, that we know some shit, bro. But the casuals, when they buy something, that's what really matters. That's what they really want.
Yeah.
They want that casual fan money, bro. They want that fucking Leonard Hearns, fucking Hagler money. That money.
You're never gonna see that again.
Doesn't matter. Like Mayweather fucking Pacquiao money from fucking idiots who don't know shit about boxing, bro.
You have to transcend the sport to make money, bro. Like
that's what they want. That's what they want.
You need.
That's what they want. That's what they need. That's what they want.
There's a lot of great fighters that nobody fucking knows shit about. So they'll get lost in the sauce 50 years from now.
I know about them, but yes, I agree. Most people don't.
Are they great
50
fighters?
to 100 years from now, you're gonna be like, "Hey, remember that one guy that was really good that one time?" And no one's gonna fucking know who the fuck it is. People don't remember Ali and Mayweather and Tyson.
I'll know, but most people won't. You're right.
How are they great though? That's what I want to know. Nobody knows them.
How are who great?
I was just saying, it doesn't compute for me. Like how who are these great fighters that nobody knows about?
Oh,
and
Archie Moore, for instance, had the most knockouts
everybody
in
knows him.
history.
Everybody knows him.
Everybody knows him.
Yeah, I would say most that would actually even know like a boxing.
Archie Moore has the most knockouts in history.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like everybody knows the exact detail, but
nobody knows who Archie Moore is, bro. You talk to most of these motherfuckers out here, you might recognize the name, but most people don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Oh, they made you think. Here, Archie Moore. Oh, Archie Moore. Oh, yeah, I remember Archie Moore.
If you want to put it like that, okay. But I mean,
fucking Archie Moore had the most knockouts in boxing history.
Yeah.
I mean, even when
any figure that could be known by the public, I think there's a small percentage of like, oh yeah, people know that dude.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're outliers for sure. But like, we'll say, put out someone like Salvador Sanchez, right? Like, it takes other fighters, other people to be like, check this dude out. The average person ain't gonna know about him.
Nah.
He's a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. I know we're sitting here talking about Jake Paul, who can't fight for shit, bro. Can't fight his way out of a fucking paper bag, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's sad, but there have been fighters like that all throughout history, dude. There's always been like flash in the pan type guys like that with big publicity, et cetera, et cetera.
I agree.
I forgot the guy's name. It was a kid something or other. Got his ass whooped when he fought someone good. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, look at Butterbean. Look at Butterbean. Taplow. You know,
Butterbean. Yeah.
Oh, Butterbean.
No, Butterbean can fight a little bit.
You know, he can fight a little bit, yeah. But I think Jake Paul could fight a little bit. But like, I mean, come on, compared to
I think Butterbean would fucking kill Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And
even
then
right
you look at someone like.
I think Butterbean right now. You take Butterbean out his fucking whatever he is in his grave or whatever he is. Yeah. Take him out the fucking grave and put him in there with Jake Paul right now. And get the fuck out of Jake Paul.
I'm mad.
You got someone right now like Peterbiev, who everybody should know with 100% KO, you know, and highlight reel, and like not that many people know about him. Promotion under promoted. He doesn't know how to promote himself either.
Why doesn't Jake Paul fight him?
And that's why I think Jake Paul like could help out dudes like that, you know, because I think he could do it for Amanda, he could do it for Better.
Why doesn't Jake Paul fight Beterbiev?
Dude, he can do it for Montana Love, bro. He can do it for anybody. They're like, fuck Montana Love.
Nobody know who Montana Love is, bro. Come on, he didn't do nothing for Montana Love.
Why doesn't Jake Paul fight Beterbiev? Or Morrell? Or anybody good?
I mean, he says that's his plan to move up to be ranked to fight for a belt. So,
okay.
I mean, if he did, okay. Hey, Pete, this though. Let's say his next fight was against Beterbiev. All there would be is pushback. all there would be is pushback. Oh, you don't deserve that fight. Why does he get that fight? Oh,
I'm gonna say this: we spent too much time talking about
Jake
Jake
Paul,
Paul. We're giving him too
Jake
much.
Paul will never satisfy the masses ever.
We're giving Jake Paul too much like shine, bro. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Worth talking about him, bro.
Way too much shine because he's a fucking bitch.
I don't know about all that, but I mean,
Hey, just the fact we're talking about him proves who he is in this sport.
well, you
Alright,
brought him up, bro.
okay.
Like, fuck, bro.
Listen, bro.
Motherfuckers don't talk about that Burrell this
I'm not
much.
trying to take away his shine, but
Mark's like, man, fuck
let's not go too overboard because this kid has fucking social media followers and like, oh, he's bringing eyeballs to the sport. Okay, cool, great. But what are you doing with the sport that you're bringing eyeballs to? Are you just in here to strip mine it and fucking take all the fucking validity out of it and leave it as a shallow hell of what you fucking came to fucking strip mine? Or are you actually trying? Hold on. Or are you trying to actually build something back with the sport? Do something noble or don't do anything at all and get the fuck out my sport that I love. Don't be in my fucking sport being a bitch. Fucking acting like that. Fucking strip mining and shit and fucking shitting on it. Fucking loser. Fuck off. How about that?
Unless you pay me, and then yeah, Jake Paul's the greatest.
Man, he's doing no different than some of these quote unquote great fighters right now with these fake ass belts, bro.
I agree.
Ain't no different.
Canelo fought John Ryder and Rocky Fielding.
That's not even a good example, Max, but whatever.
Pretty good example because them motherfuckers.
Nah, that's not a good example at all, bro.
It's good enough. It's good enough.
Nah.
Hey, at the end of the day,
I
like
can think of
Haplo
10
was saying,
examples better than that.
like Haplo was saying that Morel will beat the shit out of him, right? We know that.
Mm-hmm.
We believe Canelo will beat the shit out of him. We believe a lot of real fighters will beat the shit out of the guy. But the problem is, the real fighters don't fight each other no more. So it ain't even a point. It's a waste of time. Boxing is at a point now where a motherfucker like Jake Paul can get a lot of airtime.
Yeah.
Because
He's
of where it's
taking
at.
advantage of the lull, you know.
Yeah. A
You're
lull that
shitting on the
fighters are
sport, making it worse instead of making it better. If
Yeah,
he wants to fucking make it better, he can make it better. If he has a lot of influence and all that shit that you guys seem to think that's like a good thing, that he's in the sport. It is. I mean, it could be, but he's not using it in a good way, bro. He's fucking up the sport. He's making a mockery of the sport. When he fights somebody, he loses. He fought fucking, what was his name? Tommy Fury? A fucking pussy? A shitty ass fighter, and he already lost him.
Yeah.
So what's he gonna do when he fights a Morel? What's he gonna do when he fights a Better Beef? He's gonna get fucking plastered, bro.
Yeah. But he's never gonna
This
fight.
guy's a fucking idiot.
Come on.
I
Yeah, but
I don't think he's bad for having 3 years of fighting experience in his whole life. So he's pretty good, actually.
I think KP was making a good point though. It's like they don't care about us. Like they don't listen to us. Like what could we do to actually do a tangible change? You know?
Hey, if you grew up and never had street fights as a kid, never fought your brothers or nothing like that, you just got off the couch and you only had 3 years of throwing hands and getting punched in your life, and you're on pay-per-view and running a promotional company, you have succeeded.
All right. We know you love Jake Paul, bro. We get it.
Nah, I mean, I just take Jake Paul out of it. I'm just saying for anybody. That could be Billy Bob Thornton, whoever the fuck, you know what I mean? That could be anybody. It's like you've never fought, and for some reason you're a little crazy in the head to think that you do some shit, and you try to go do it, and you're halfway successful. He's not a world champion, but, I mean, he just started a sport. Like, who else can do that? Who else can say, you know what, I feel like playing professional basketball. I'm going to train for, I'm going to get off the couch, train, I'm going to make the league. And, like, that's crazy. That's just such an anomaly. That's what I like to see is the anomaly of it. I'm not saying he's the best fighter in the world. I'm not saying he'll beat the top people in his weight class or of this generation, not like that. But I'm saying the journey to where he started to where he's at.
Well, who do you think he could be? In his weight
I don't even know it. I don't even know people in cruiserweight because it's a lost division. People usually go light heavy to heavy. So
I mean, I don't watch his sport. He can do whatever he wants in his sport.
What do you mean it's a lost division? There's Opataya,
Gulamarian, Zordo Ramirez, Radis.
Zerdo did move up. Huh?
So Jake Paul is gonna beat Eddie.
The only people I know out of that is Zerdo and Opataya. I don't know that.
Yeah, because you don't watch boxing. Makes us cool. We good.
I mean, he probably could have beat Mukabu, the person that Canelo was trying to fight. Cherry pick a division. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. And Jake Paul doesn't know who he is either, bro.
And neither does the rest of the world. And neither does the rest of the world.
It doesn't matter if the rest of the world knows who he is or not. That's
it does if you're trying to sell it. It does if you're the A side. It does if you're the A side.
Division. Can he beat him? Can Jake Paul beat Gulamarian?
I don't know. I can't make a statement if I never see the dude fight.
Well, then why are you talking about it?
Must be fucking nice.
Why are you talking about it then?
Really nice.
Why are you talking about it then? If you don't know.
One guy selling fight
sport that he created, bro. So, like, I mean, let's talk about boxing again.
Hey, shout out to the Saudis. Best thing that happened in the past 2 years.
Shout out to the Saudis, but you don't know who Gulamarian is.
Definitely, I literally said it's a lost division, bro. Like, who knows who the fuck Gulamarian?
It's only a lost. It's only a lost division because you don't know shit about it.
Lost to you, bro.
Look, I understand a lot of people aren't. Look, I understand a lot of people aren't boxing nerds like you guys, but you gotta realize
we're boxing nerds. You're on here with boxing nerds.
Yeah, you're in the books. Obviously, you pay attention to smaller fighters coming up, people that no one else gives a fuck about.
I mean,
and
you're talking
that's
about
cool.
cruiserweight.
That's where you hang.
Small.
That's where you hang your hat. That's good. I'm glad.
Not that small, dog.
I'm glad you be informative.
What's up, Doc?
200 pounds, bro. 200 pounds.
What's up, Doc?
No, but at the end of the day, bro, like, cruiserweight has never been a one of the flashy divisions in the sport. Like not even when Vander was there, whatever. But I mean, it's still one of the divisions of the sport. You know, I don't follow it like
sure.
Oh my god, these other ones, bro. But I still follow it, bro.
I mean,
so I'm saying like nobody knows who the Marion is.
People know who the champions are.
Who's the Bridgerweight champ right now?
Jay Opataya is a problem.
Who's the Bridgerweight? Who's the Bridgerweight?
You don't know these people?
Do you know who the Bridgerweight champ is? I don't know that either.
Not a division, bro.
It is.
That only exists within the WBC, bro.
WBC, exactly. Where they have like one fight every 5 years, bro. Come on.
But who's the champ?
Shit, bro. Why don't
who's
you
the
tell
one?
us?
Who's the one? I don't know.
Where is your boxing knowledge? You keep asking us stuff.
I don't know.
Keep telling you. And then you keep asking us more questions.
I literally asked
about the Bridgerweight division. You
as a matter of fact, I didn't even start paying attention to. I didn't start paying attention to little
Cruiserweight came out way before fucking Bridgerweight.
I also don't know the one.
You do not know who Opataya. You don't know fucking Gulamarian.
I did. Hold on. I said I don't. I said I know Opataya and Zerdo are the only two people I know. So I also don't know. I also don't know who the 95-pound champion is. I also don't know who the fucking. You know what I mean? I also don't know who the under 17 65-pound champion is. I don't know any of that shit. So
that's funny.
Like,
that's funny. When
the
you try
fuck?
to conflate that
I don't know
shit.
any of the women's champion. I don't even know what fucking weight division the bitches are in. So like.
We're talking about cruiserweight, motherfucker.
I'm not mad at anybody.
That's 180 to 200 pounds. Cruiserweight, 176 to 200. Who are the champions in that division? Since we're talking about Jake Paul,
I don't know any of the champions since Usyk left.
Since Usyk left,
you go to a lot of boxing channels to not know that much about boxing, bro.
I don't give a fuck about cruiserweights.
He doesn't give a fuck about anything.
There's nobody exciting. There's nobody that's caught my eye. I mean, Opataya's cool. Opataya looked good.
All right, name me 3 welterweights other than the ones you know.
Wait, name you 3 other than the ones I know.
Not like
so name me 3 people I don't know.
Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. Like name me some welterweights.
Well, welterweight's a weak ass division right now too, so I don't even know who's left.
What's a good division for you?
What happened?
What's a good division for you?
Right now,
Did you just say welterweight is a weak division?
it is. Everybody left.
Yeah. So what do you think is a good division?
No,
Right now, strongest division.
Right now, yeah. Not strong. It's just what you think is a good division.
I don't know. I think currently we're currently in a regime change of boxing. I think most of the household names we know are retiring. There's a lot of up and coming fighters.
What is a good?
I was like, I don't know to me. So okay.
Yeah. Well, because I don't know if there's any like. I mean, I guess maybe 135 is kind of deep still, but a lot of these dudes are moving up to 140 also. So
Wait, hold on. Who's at 135?
you got Shakur. Well, shit, Pitbull just moved up, so he's not at 135 no more. Rolly moved up, he's not at 135. Haney's not at 135. That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone's still moving.
Naming people who aren't at 135.
So,
but you just said 135 was a good division.
I think Loma's still there.
He talks about his only fighters you know.
Bro.
I say all the fighters are moving. Same deal with welterweight. Same deal welterweight, right? Thurman is now at 154, right?
He's a nice guy.
Right? Thurman's now at 154. He's not 147. Bud and Earl have not been confirmed to fight at 147. They might be moving up. You don't know what class they're in. You got Boots. Fucking Virgil moved. I don't know where Virgil's at. I think he moved up.
What
right? So then
contenders. What's a good contenders to you in the welterweight division?
That's why I just say I think we're in a. I think maybe heavyweight's only consistent division has the same names, but I wouldn't say they're all good anymore.
But who's next up at welterweight though, in your opinion?
Next, I mean, obviously Boots.
Okay.
And then I mean, after that, it's like what? Cody Crowley, I wouldn't say is anyone special to keep an eye on. Like, I don't know. Most of the 147s either moved up or retired.
Budo, you take this one, bro. I
mean, I don't think he's. I don't think he's gonna know. It doesn't really matter.
Because if
he's a nice guy. I like him.
Because look, if you would have asked asked 5 years ago, right? Then you have Thurman and Porter and Spence and Bud and Danny Garcia and Boots coming up, but everybody left.
No, I'm leaving.
I mean, like,
Marq Nash,
those are the only fighters that exist in like. There's no other fighters.
I said worth watching, worth me being like, you know what, I need to rearrange my schedule at work so I can watch this fight. No.
Well, you never seen Stanionis fight?
Nah, he's cool too. But when was the last time he fought? 2 years ago? Is he still at 147?
Giovanni Santillan?
Nah, I don't know that guy is.
Let me see who else. Butayev?
Butayev. Last time I saw him was fighting Stanionis. Ain't seen him since. 2 years ago.
Okay, let me see. Who else is we got a Curiel, Raul Curiel. You don't like him?
No, I don't know who that is.
You don't know any like up and comers in welterweight?
Not the two you named right there. And like I said, I know Stanionis, I know Butayev because they fought each other.
You probably won't know who they are, but I mean, I could give you. I mean, look, you could check them out.
Yeah, no, I'm down to see if I see him on the undercard or some shit. You know, I'll be like, oh shit, he was nice. I didn't know who Sabril Matias was until maybe a year and a half ago or so.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's because the bigger names overshadowed them at you know, you still had Regis. I mean, you still had Regis and Josh Taylor and Ramirez kind of running that division where, who was that guy?
But I mean, like,
and then now you know it.
And like that's cool. But I mean, like those are like what we were saying, like the ones that rule the division, like they can only fight so much. You don't watch like the other dudes while they don't have any fights.
If they're on undercards, you know what I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying is like, everyone's still trying to make a name for themselves, and now we as fans are on the hunt to find who's gonna be the next guy, so we could be like, oh, I've been watching this. You know what I'm saying? But
if they're not on undercards, that's like, you know, I get that.
Yeah, and sometimes they're on the untelevised undercard. So really, how the fuck are you gonna fucking see them unless you're going to the fights?
Nowadays, they're on YouTube, the untelevised ones.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
But that's what I'm saying is like the old guard is changing, the new guard is coming, and we don't know who's gonna be. You know, as far as 147, okay, it's probably clearly Boots. That's where we can all probably agree on.
That's just one boxer. That's just one boxer.
Yeah. That's only one. But say after Boots at 147, who? It could have been Virgil. Virgil moved up.
Boots hasn't got there yet. Boots ain't even there yet.
Yeah, he's not.
Nah.
And then even with 135 was looking packed with talent.
To take that 140% division. You know? Like he's one of the boxers that, you know?
And like I say, with Spence and Bud, we don't even know what guys are in yet.
They're gone. They gone. I forgot about them already.
Yeah. We don't know.
Fighters, you know, I'm just waiting for them to book fights and waiting for them to.
Porter retired. Danny Garcia moved up. Keith Thurman moved up.
He's retired. He's been retired for 5 years, brother. No, he has. I'm not even joking. I'm not even like trying to like make
half of Keith's career is retirement. You know.
But I mean, I'm looking at the new crop coming up. Conor Benn, you know, you got Cody Crowley, like you said, Giovanni Santillán, you got Jin Sasaki, the Karen that's still there. You know.
Yeah, I know who Conor Benn is. I don't know who Sasaki is.
A lot of these guys are good. Some of them aren't. You know, but still, I mean, like this is what we got. You know, to see coming up. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, and
then on top of that, you know, like Josh Taylor didn't look good in his last fight, but is he moving up to 147 now?
Silence. Yeah, and Mark trying to wrap us up. Sorry, Mark, go ahead.
I've been flashing that wrap it up shit. I'm like, maybe they ain't even looking at the screen. They sitting around.
I wasn't.
I was looking. It was my fault. Go ahead.
I was like, hey, yeah, I gotta go, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, big Mark.
We can reconvene. We can reconvene tomorrow, bro. But I gotta slide.
No, for sure, man.
Yes,
God
sir.
bless.
All right,
All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, man. It's been a good one, man. Thanks for your time, your energy, man. Shit. Shout out to Mex. Mex brought that energy, man. Jake Paul, get people going, get the blood going, and get the cylinders firing. Shout out to Heplo pulling up. Yeah, my boy KP, Puro, Rachel Donier, Lisa Bells, my boy Hot Rod, and everybody who supported the show in a major way. I see y'all tomorrow, man. Shit, I ain't even got time to do my long intro, outro, man. I gotta go. I gotta go. Peace.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Drive, motherfucker.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, champion. You watching Marq Nash at Breaking Beach. I usually don't do drops, but I'm gonna give you one, bro. I'm gonna give you one. I love you, champ.
This that squad side.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made it possible, and so the viewers like you. I'll see y'all later on today or tomorrow. All right, peace.